You've got to check out the Bridgewater candles, and they even have a new laundry soap with a sweet, sweet fragrance of Sweet Grace. And their simplified lotion plants and flowers. So come see Angie and Samantha, who are both Bearcat alums and super Bearcat fans, at the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin. Friends, did you know that James Rudkins, Manuel Quintero, Keith Gray, and Eric Morgret all played on state championship Hobart Bearcat football or wrestling teams, and Teresa Jemison was on a state tournament basketball team? Now, you know that took some dedication and effort and talent by them, and guess what? They're all teammates right now, and they're all part of the staff at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, ready, willing, and able to serve you whatever your specific banking need. Check our CD rates, savings, IRAs, retirement accounts, consumer loans, financing homes, ag financing. Come see us. Hey, if you've got a plan, let's talk. We want to be your bank. Great Plains Bank is proud to be a Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat sponsor. You can always count on Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Come see us at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, and thanks for your business.
As we are on the way, Cole. Oh, I know we're on. There you go. That'll teach me. You watch Chad Fox already. Hobart controlled the tap, and Cole Moore got fouled, and the initial foul on Keith Jones. That'll be his first, and number one on Frederick. Hobart in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue trim. And here's a three ball dialed up by Jordan Johnson. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. And it's taken away by Thompson quickly into the court. Fire a deep three. Back of the iron doesn't go. Collecting the rebound will be made. Hobart's Jordan Johnson. Katie Bowen, good afternoon to you, Katie. Good afternoon. Cannot handle a pass across the way. It'll go out of bounds, and Frederick will get it back in their home or in their road red uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. Dylan Carter, Keith Jones, and Cade Rohde, along with A.J. McClung and John Thompson, the starting five for the Bombers of Frederick. Under the direction of Andrew McClung, they come in with a record of 3-2 on the early campaign. First boys game of the tournament, first girls contest. Frederick won it by 5 over Mangum, 55-50. Three ball was available there momentarily. Now a deep three will be fired. It's A.J. McClung. Shot won't go. Rebound, though, by Frederick. And they'll reset, and that's a travel by John Thompson. Thompson took that extra step and got cold for it. 5 on the floor for Hobart, Jordan Johnson and Cole Moore, along with Marcus Hollister, Wyatt Shelburne, and Tiger Tompkins. Minute 2 gone by here in the first. Chad Fox is here, by the way, in case you're wondering. Off the dribble, here comes Jordan Johnson. Johnson gets a clear out, stop popping, and a late whistle at a foul. And, yeah, you kind of wonder where that one was earlier on in the sequence. Dylan Carter will pick it up. That'll be his first. And 2 quick team fouls now on Frederick. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot 2. Jordan Johnson. So Johnson an opportunity to shoot 2. First one on the way, Jordan. Back of the iron doesn't go. And he will get one more. Jeff Tompkins taking 4-2 on the year. Ranked number 20 in this week's 2A poll, according to the OSSAA. Second one good. So Hobart on the board. The first game of the contest. Johnson makes it 1-0. 6:45 left here in this first quarter of play. John Thompson runs the offense for Frederick. When we say that John Thompson name, we think of the legendary coach at Georgetown who passed away recently. Steal by Moore, but he was on the baseline when he came up with a loose basketball. And they will give it up now. Underneath, back to Frederick, and Cole's like, man, I made a great steal. You got to give me a little bit more room underneath the basket. 6:33 in the first, a little bit of a slow start for both ball clubs. Not accustomed to playing at noon on a Thursday. Backing it out between the two circles now, and it's Thompson. Kind of quiet. I mean, it's just almost like a scrimmage here right now. Of course, there's not a lot of fans in the stands. Each player allowed 4 tickets to hand out. Allow folks to get here. Off-balance shot. You get I'm going to get a foul here. I thought maybe we'd get a walk, but Marcus Hollister, they said, pushed off on the play. So the foul going to be on Marcus, his first, and number 1 called on Hobart. It'll send to the free throw line Cade Rohde to shoot 2. First one on the way for Cade goes. He'll have one more. This is the first of 2 ball games here this afternoon involving Hobart. Lady Cats will play next against the Lady Tigers of Hollis. Second free throw on the way. Rohde knocked that one down as well. So Cade met them both. So Rohde makes it a 2-1 ball game. All of our points for the free throw line. 2 minutes gone by in the first. Into the front court. Shelburne will get it in the corner to Hollister. Marcus now off the dribble penetration. Kick right side. 3-ball Jordan. Johnson shot in and out. Didn't get it to fall. And the rebound cleared away by Cade Rohde. Good look that time by Johnson. Great ball movement by Hobart. And they just couldn't convert. Dylan Carter now. Wrap around pass to McClung. McClung resets up top. 3-ball Thompson. John back of the iron. No. Blocking out, getting the rebound, and getting fouled in the process will be Tiger Tompkins. Good fundamentals there by Tiger. A.J. McClung picks up the personal. That'll be his first. And team number 3 in the early going, Cole on Frederick. Cole Moore getting the inbounds pass. And Cole, not a lot of touches here in the first 2.5 minutes of play. Moore into the front court, picked up by a streaking Carter. Dylan shot no good. Got his own rebound, stepped through a couple of defenders and got fouled by Marcus Hollister. 2 quick ones now on Marcus and 2 on on Hobart, and it will send to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws here, Dylan Carter. So Carter did a good job of getting the rebound. By the way, Blank Crawford telling the Cats, let's go Cats. First of 2 free throws, no good. Second one, Dylan Carter. I love the conversation Coach Tompkins is having with the official, standing right next to him, talking into his ear. Not loud, not screaming, but making sure that he heard everything that was said. Kenneth McKelvey, by the way, is coming to the ballgame now. Hollister setting down with those 2 fouls. Second free throw rattles in for Dylan Carter. So Carter, 1 of 2. We've got 4 points on the board, all for the charity stripe. Looking for our first field goal of the ball game. Cole Moore into the front court with a left-handed dribble. Stops, kicks left side and inside. Off-balance shot won't fall for McKelvey, but he got fouled, and McKelvey will go to the line to shoot 2. A good double clutch there by McKelvey to keep that one alive. Dylan Carter picks up his second foul. 4 now called on Frederick in this first period of play. So at the line to shoot 2, Kenneth McKelvey. Right-hander first one. Back of the iron won't go. Still looking for our first field goal of the ball game. There's 5:08 left in quarter number 1. How about that? Second free throw on the way here. Front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. And John Thompson with a rebound for the Bombers. Quickly in the front court, McClung. He'll go back to Thompson. 3 minutes gone by here in this first period of play. 3-1 ball game. Frederick on top. They have it on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. That's an easy call there for Art Smith. Keith Jones just... it was like a Mother May I take one step back, and he did. Got to put the ball on the floor, though, before you ask for permission. See if Cole Moore can't get off a shot this sequence. He, of course, is the offensive juggernaut of Tompkins' team, and he's not had any looks yet. Penetration here, and a foul going to be called on A.J. McClung, rather. And McClung will pick up his second now, and 5 on Frederick. And they said the foul was on the floor. I thought that was a shooting foul. Betty Perry says, hi, Chad, and can you get the score up on the screen? It's going to take some work, he says. So he's going to work on that. Cole Moore, we talked about him, attacks the glass here and lays it up and in. So Moore with his first 2, a good sign there for Hobart. Ties the game at 3, 4:20 and running in the first period of play. The technology sometimes doesn't match what's available to us as far as equipment. We've got the equipment, the technology, not as good as what we'd like for it to be all times. Sometimes out here in no man's land. Tied at 3 at the midway point of quarter number 1, and a loose basketball going to be taken away by Frederick. Run out. What a great pass over the top. Catch is made by Carter, and he will score. Love the pass over the top, though, by Cade Rohde. He threw a bomb Results in 2 and a 5-3 lead. Attacking the other way, Tompkins. Circus shot, and it goes. Tiger Tompkins. Starting to heat up just a little bit, tied at 5. 3:30 left here in the first period of play. McClung near the oil break. Take the shot. He'll go to Tompkins, to Thompson instead, and a foul off the ball. I'm going to get a grab called here on Cade Rohde. And that'll be the first on Rohde. And team foul number 6 already. Ticket against group from Frederick. Gunnar Jones is coming to the ball game now for and Wyatt Shilburn takes a seat. Or was it McKelvey? It was McKelvey. I'm sorry. McKelvey sat down. Jordan Johnson now for the free throw line. He'll kick it right side. Tompkins. Tigers stopping and popping from 10. Got it to go. Tough shot, Tiger. But he put it in. Back-to-back buckets now for Tompkins. And he'll make it 7-5 on the other end. The circus shot is up and in for John Thompson. He is fouled and will go to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play. Check the whistle on Hobart. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Cats. And the first of the ball game on Wyatt Shelburne. So a three-point opportunity now for John Thompson. Thompson free throw good. John Thompson. Meantime, Coach Tompkins asking his club to block out on the defensive glass. Cole Moore picked up as he comes across the timeline by Dylan Carter. And check that, that's Keith Jones. It's a good matchup between those two. And now a travel going to be called on Tompkins as Tiger looked to pass the basketball to Cole Moore, but Moore wasn't looking at the time, and Tiger took an extra step. He'll set down, and back into the ball game very quickly, Kenneth McKelvey. 2:45 left in quarter number 1, 8-7 ball game. Frederick on top of Hobart. Some patience being shown now by Thompson, and an offensive foul going to be called. Had a hold on Dylan Carter. And that, I have got 3 on Carter. Team foul number 7 called on Frederick, and it is the 3rd on Carter. Wow. 2:35 left in the first quarter of play. Carter already with 3 fouls. Cole Moore, no look pass to Johnson, and Jordan will put it up and in. Jordan Johnson. Great pass there by Cole Moore. 9-8. Hobart on top. Open underneath the basket for an easy 2. Cole Rohde. Ball batted around a couple of times, and Rohde in the right place at the right time for an easy 2. 10-9 now. Frederick on top by 1. Adrian Gayton will come in at the next dead ball. Cole for 3. Line drive, get it down. Cole Moore. And 5. Down, get things down. White while second free throw. Came up short, and the quarter will come to an end. 17-12, Hobart on top by 5 at the end of 1 on Classic Hits on 1420 KTJS and 102.1 along with OK Sports.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name. At the Hobart Stockyards, Rex Flash your business, and he really appreciate your business. Now, about cattle, or you need to sell cattle on Rex staff. There are always several good consignments. The Call Rex at 331-8547, 331-8547. Coffee and donuts at at Sales 9. Count Rex Flaming, Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and he really does appreciate it.
Go ahead, you can push it. You're doing a great job of producing the show. There are folks that think that there is a Mr. Producer out there, and I love it. 17-12 at the end of one. It is Hobart on top of Frederick here, the opening boys ball game of the 12th annual Merit Basketball Classic. First ball game of the morning featured the Mangum Lady Tigers losing a ball game by 5 to Frederick. 55-50 was the final there. Girls of Hobart will be in action after this contest. They'll be with Hollis. Here to listen to here, ATJS on the AM FM. I love that too. 102.1 AJ McClung and John Thompson begin the second quarter of play, along with Cade Rohde. And also out on the floor to begin the second, Joaquin Randall, the first time we've seen him stand for the ball battle up here. Thompson couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound and still loose. Alfred Cathy had it, and he was out of bounds when he touched the basketball. So the Bearcats will get it back now. Up by, as we mentioned, 5 here, 17-12, and we get a timeout. Keep it right here. Winner of this ball game will advance and play the championship semifinals coming up tomorrow at about 5:15. If you lose, you come back and play at 2:15 tomorrow afternoon. We mentioned the Hobart Lady Ants coming next. They will battle with Hollis. Will wrap up later today in a boys ball game. They take on the host school Merritt. And in a game, the team they knock it down. Tiger down with 20 to had a good job by Cole to draw that foul. That'll be the first foul hold on Frederick. So at the line, Cole Moore with quarter play. Hobart 3 of 6 from the line in the first quarter, and there's a miss for Moore. They lead though by 6, 20-14, 6:35 after the first half of play. Going to go back inside to Rohde, and he'll throw it off the window. It's 14 more. Cade Rohde now with 10 points in the ball game, 20-16. Cole Moore coming across the timeline. Boy, I tell you what, you're going to get an offensive foul called on Cole. Moore really getting after it right now with Joaquin Randall. And that time Cole got called for the push-off. It'll be 1 on Moore and 4 called now on Hobart. Cats on top, 20-16, 6:15 mark of quarter number 2. A.J. McClung, little jab step. McClung here on that near side to Randall. Randall back to McClung. We're watching the battle going on inside between Marcus Hollister and his counterpart from Frederick, Alfred Cathy. McClung inside, shot won't go, hustles for his rebound, got it, spins, shoots, that won't fall, but a foul going to be called on Tiger Tompkins as he reached in and committed his first. That'll be team foul number 5 called on Hobart, and it'll send A.J. McClung to the line to shoot 2. McClung scoreless in the first quarter of play. 5:45 left here in this first half. First one for McClung, no good. A.J. will get one more. Coach's kid, normally you'd think they shoot baskets a little bit better than that. Wyatt Shelburne has come back into the contest. And did Tompkins sit down? I believe he did. 20-16, 5:54 left in the half. Second free throw, no good. Ball batted around a couple of times, and Cole Moore will come away with it. Good job by Moore there. Shooting a previous year in this first boys contest. Shelburne up top. He'll come to McKelvey. Now, back into the ball, Jordan Johnson with a touch. He'll find Hollister open for three. Top of the arc, and he goes. Marcus Hollister. First of the ball game for Marcus has given his club a 7-point lead, 23-16. 5:20 left here in this first half of play. McClung goes to Thompson. Thought about the long three, but defense by McKelvey was kind of in his face. And I think McKelvey says, go ahead and shoot that. I'll reject it. Now he will throw up the long three. Thompson no good with the effort, and the rebound cleared off by Hobart. Jordan Johnson on the run, slices his way through traffic. A little crossover, a dizzy, and a deuce. 5 now for Jordan. 25-16. 3 ball long on the other end, no good. And guess who got the rebound? Jordan Johnson. He says, I do it all. Cole Moore into the front court to Johnson. Jordan goes to McKelvey. Back out top to Wyatt. Shelburne reverses Hollister. Marcus. And away from the ball, going to get a foul. Offensive foul called on Hobart, and I believe they said it's going to go against Wyatt Shelburne, and it will be the second on Wyatt. Team foul number 6 called on the Bearcats. Shelburne going to set down, and Tiger Thompson going to come back in. 4:30 left in the half. 16. Hobart on top by 9. Baseline move there, and a difficult shot that would not stay down for Cathy. The rebound by Moore. No look to a streaky McKelvey, but he's too far underneath the basket. The shot to go down. The rebound taken over by Thompson. It's a great pass by Cole Moore. Just a tick in that sequence. Off-balance shot here. Line drive for Rody. He missed it. Rebound Moore. Doesn't have the numbers. Cole will attack anyhow. 3-on-1 and score. Cole Moore. That's some confidence right there. 3-on-1, numbers not your way, you'll put it up and in anyhow. 27-16, 3:50 left here in the first half of play. The lead now in double digits at 11. Long three, Thompson no. Rebound Frederick, reset McClung between the two circles. Thompson with the ball fake, he'll go back up top. Now leave it on the left side, it's a 15-footer knocked down by Randall. Joaquin Randall is first two of the ball game. 27-18. 25 left in the first half play. Randall and Moore matched up on the other end for Hobart. Now Tompkins inside, draws traffic, gets banged to the floor, no call. Missed the shot, but Hollister wound up with the basketball. Johnson three, doesn't fall, ball tapped out. Moore going to attack, strip from behind, and he'll get fouled. Let's check the foul here on the Bombers. 3:07 left in the half. Called it on A.J. McClung. That'll be the third on A.J. and team foul number 10 called on Frederick. So at the line to shoot two, Moore. Cole 0 for 1 from the line, now 1 for 2. Actually 1 for 3. And again, as Dan Patrick used to say on SportsCenter on Sunday nights, it's as quiet as a church mouse in here. Second free throw comes up short. The rebound going to be collected by Frederick. Hobart on top by 10, 28-18. 3-minute mark of quarter number 2. Cathy leaves it left side. It's a 3-ball that is well off the mark for Keith Jones. And on the rebound, ball lost out of bounds. A couple of Hobart players battling for it, neither could control. So with 2:54 left in the half, giving it back will be Frederick. They've got it underneath their own glass. Skip pass, left side McClung. 3-ball, got it. A.J. falling out of bounds and knocking that one down. Right, beat Hollister, and Marcus traveled with the basketball. Apparently before he got pushed. He got shoved in the middle of the back, but Art Smith was right there and said he walked prior to that travel. 2:45 left in the first half of play. 28-21. Hobart on top. Rody, follow-away jumper from 8, didn't get it to go. Moore with the rebound. Cole with a run out. Weaves his way through traffic. He gets tied up there and big bang out high. No call. He and Randall really colliding big time. Now McClung has it in the front court. 3 on the way. And A.J. back-to-back threes. 6 for McClung in the quarter, 6 on the afternoon. His club within 4 now, 28-24. And nobody yelling wolf as Rody takes the basketball and a run out now for McClung. McClung wraparound pass was a beauty. He took an extra step, though, to get free. And the turnover going to give it back down to Hobart. Wave off the basket. Stop play for a moment as John Thompson had to tie his shoe. 2:05 left in the half. Jordan Johnson going to bring it across the timeline now. For a tough catch there by Marcus. Hollister had thought about the three, then had the ball taken away. McClung comes up with a loose basketball, got away with a walk, but he throws it track into the front court. Three about launching that three. So Hobart will get it back with 1:35 and running his first half of play. Cole here on the near side to Tompkins. Tiger looks for a cutter inside, nobody there, so Hollister will get it between the two circles. 1:20 left in the first half. Moore now going to attack the glass inside with the left hand and score. Cole Moore. 5 in the quarter, 10 on the ball game. 30-24. McClung quickly into the front court. 70 seconds left here in the half. Rhodey asking for the ball inside. He will get it. Backs down the defender. Kicks it over the top left wing. Jones can't shoot the three, but it will be fired by Randall. Doesn't get it to go, and the ball lost out of bounds, and it'll be basketball. 58.9 left here in this first half of play. Hobart Lady Cats coming up next against Hollis. Moore and Ring. Right side. Over three. Kelvin. Maybe two. Got good. John. Jones. Keith, 3-ball, no. Rebound tapped, and a foul going to be committed on the rebound by Joaquin Randall. That'll be 2 on Randall. 11 team fouls on Frederick. Will march to the other end and shoot 2. 33.1 left here in the first half. 30-24. And again, it goes absolutely silent in this facility. If we did a charge call right now, I think it would probably shatter glass. Jordan Johnson at the line. Johnson, 1 of 2 from the stripe. Make it 2 of 3 as the first one goes down. Jordan will get one more. 6 in the ball game now for Johnson. By the way, Cole Moore going to sit down. And I think Justice Johnson has come into the ball game. Second free throw is good. Jordan hit them both. And Jeff Tompkins wanted to get a substitute in there, and I'm not sure why they're not letting Wyatt Shelburne go into the ball game. I mean, they said sub. Wow. And Coach Tompkins and the official having a conversation, and wow. By the way, yeah, Chad did. Chad Fox with an editorial comment off air. We'll keep it that way. Not by Roby, couldn't get it to go, and unable to control the rebound. Marcus Hollister. It'll still be Frederick basketball. And now finally Wyatt Shelburne will get a chance to come into the ballgame, and Hollister will sit down. Art Smith going to come over to Jeff Tompkins at some point. He'll probably say, I don't know why you didn't let him come in. 15 seconds left here in the first half of play. All the way 3, half down, and the rebound on the run taken away by McKelvey. John Kenneth to go to the spot and get the rebound. The free throw line. Tough shot. Got fouled in the line with 0.4 left in the first half of play. Love the effort of Jordan Johnson. Back the foul. They called it on Keith Jones. That'll be his second. And team number 12 called on Frederick. And Andrew McClung, the coach, is kind of like, are you kidding me? So at the line, Jordan to shoot 2. First one on the way, no good. Jordan will get one more. 0.4 left in the first half, and Jeff Tompkins pulling everybody off the block saying, hey, look, let's not foul here, not give up any easy free throws with virtually no time on the clock. Johnson's second free throw, no good. And they'll throw a fastball down the other end of the floor. Won't reach anywhere near the backboard. And the first half will come to an end. 32-24. It is an 8-point lead for Hobart over Frederick here at the 12th Annual Merit Classic. And you and I come back after this on 1420 KTJS and 102.1, along with OKSports.tv.
Dr. Michael Krieger, family and staff are very proud to support Hobart Bearcat sports season. Dr. Krieger has served Hobart and Kiowa County patients for more than 27 years. His children, Austin, Lane, Lee, and Joy, and staff member Pat, are all graduates of Hobart. Dr. Krieger knows the importance of and encourages community support. These kids are our future. Dr. Krieger is your hometown doctor with hometown spirit. Trust your health care to him.
Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers, AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today, 580-726-3076, or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart. When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Matt has all kinds of cleaning products like dust mops and so doggone much more, all kinds of cleaning products. He has what you need at the right price with great service. And here's hoping for more wins and a good future for the Hobart Bearcats and the Lady Bearcats this school year. Attend all the events you can. These young people are our future. A Bearcat
and at 3 in the first half. Each with 2 fouls in that first half for Jeff Tompkins. On the other side of the ledger, 10 in the first half for Cade Rowdy to pace Frederick. A.J. McClung has got a half a dozen on a couple of threes. 3 for John Thompson. Dylan Carter has 3. And Joaquin Randall with 2. From the charity stripe, Frederick, 4 of 7 in the first.
Northrop CPA, and go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. February specials at Parts Plus in Hobart are big time, friends. Gorilla Glue $4.49 and $8.79. This stuff is tough. Parts Plus batteries $93. Don't forget our large storage units and tire prices at Parts Plus. Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Ken Nishitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com. American Standard, a name you can trust. And Shelburne Heating and Air is the American Standard dealer in Hobart, Oklahoma. American Standard home cooling and heating systems are expertly installed and serviced by Jim and Justin Shelburne. Efficient systems. Friends, it just costs less to cool and heat your home with American Standard. The best in sales and service always. From Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, Jim and Justin Shelburne. Phone 580-726-3338. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
On the field, on the court, on the diamond, and in the classroom, Tom and Guyla Talley, along with Tom's staff at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart, are very proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. We are so happy to be a sponsor and to help bring you the coverage of Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat sports and events. Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law are proud supporters of all the students in Hobart schools, and we're ready to assist you with your legal matters.
Getting ready for your next big paint party, or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
True Vision Optometric Group of Hobart and Weatherford is excited to announce we'll be expanding into Altus. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision will be merging with True Vision Optometric Group. Starting January 1st, 2020, you'll be able to visit True Vision Optometric Group in Altus, Hobart, and Weatherford. Be on the lookout for more information coming soon. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
Second half about to unfold here on 1420 KTJS. Good to have you alongside. Also on the FM translator station, 102.1 and OKSports.tv. As Merritt Classic underway, and in 2 weeks we expect to be at Western Oklahoma State College. Tri-County may have a different look and feel to it. There is some talk that the Tri-County tournament, which Hobart and Mangum and Cordell generally all play in, that it may go to a festival type look like what they've got going on at Arapahoe this weekend. And that way the thought process is that you bring in pods, schools, groups of people at one time. You know who you're going to play in advance, and you try to go back to back and cut down on the transmission of COVID-19. The experts predicting that in another couple of weeks that the situation will go off the charts. We hope that is not the case, but already looking at ways to try to quell that just a little bit. All right, second half underway, and Hobart with the ball. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white with the blue numerals and the blue trim, and Cole Moore. A little bounce, a little jump, a little stop, and 2 more points for Cole Moore. He's got a dozen, and it's 34-24. Hobart on top by 10. And out top now with the basketball then is Frederick's John Thompson. Thompson goes in the corner to A.J. McClung. McClung out there with Rhodey. Rhodey asking for the ball on the baseline, but they don't get it to Cade. Also getting the start here in the third, Dylan Carter. And the final member of that 5, Keith Jones. For Frederick. Jones has it. Up top, Thompson may have got away with a drag of the foot. Goes inside, puts up the shot, got it to go. He'll get fouled in a 3-point opportunity here for John Thompson. Let's see who they call the foul on. For Hobart. That'll be their first of the second half. And on the catch, it'll be Keith McKelvey picking it up. That's his first. Line drive 3 finally pulls in for John Thompson on the free throw. So Thompson was 6, but it's 34-27. Cole Moore there along with Jordan Johnson. We talked about McKelvey. He's got the ball on the left wing. Marcus Hollister asking for it inside, but they can't get it to him. And back the other way comes Frederick. Rhodey, dribble, drive through a couple of defenders. He'll lay it up and in. Cade Rhodey now adding to his point total, a dozen in the ball game for Rhodey. 34-29, 6:50 and running in the third quarter of play. Tompkins, right elbow, ball knocked out of his hands. A 3-on-1 fast break opportunity for Frederick, and they convert with a layup. And in the first 2 of the ball game for Dylan, check that. That's the first field goal of the second half for Dylan Carter. Frederick within 3. 6:37 left here in the third on 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv. Well, you keep pushing buttons, and I'm sure in the middle of my sentence, it will start talking. I have to tell you this, and there's a gentleman in the crowd that yesterday I was in Hobart with my child welfare job, and I happened to run into the gentleman who was in the crowd, and he said, hey, you're the fella that's on the radio sometimes, and you used to referee, right? And I said, yes, sir, I did. And he said, well, let me just tell you something, and I'm going to tell you right now. And older gentlemen do that. I said, okay, go ahead. He goes, coaches need to coach, and officials need to officiate. And I said, well, broadcasters need to broadcast. So there you go. 3-ball, Cole Moore got it to go. Tompkins on the shot. Said it was on the line, so Moore back-to-back buckets to begin the third. 14 now in the ball game. 37-31. That's a three. As John Thompson knocks it down from distance. 6 in the quarter for Thompson. He's got 9 on the ball game, and it's 37-34. 2 minutes gone by here in the third, and away from the ball, a foul going to be called. I believe they're going to get Thompson for holding Cole Moore, and they do. So on Thompson, that'll be his first, and the first on Frederick in the second half of play. Inbounding across the way for the Cats will be Wyatt Shelburne. You'll go to Jordan Johnson, who had a nice first half. Jordan here on the near side. Between the two circles, he'll find Cole. Moore off the bounce from the left elbow. 15-footer, a little bit strong, inside position. And the rebound taken away by Cade Rohde, and also a push in the back going to be called. I believe they're going to get that one on Wyatt Shelburne, and it will be the third of the afternoon on Wyatt. Team foul number 2 on Hobart in the second half. Shelburne will sit. And back into the ball game for the Bearcats is Tiger Tompkins. McClung for 3, too strong. Rebound tipped and tapped and finally corralled by Hollister. He'll go over the top for Tompkins, and a good job of getting back defensively. Dylan Carter, who tipped the ball away. Oh, no, now they're saying that the ball was last touched by Hobart. Wow. Jeff Tompkins will have a conversation with that official when it goes by. Said the ball was tipped. From this distance, hard to tell, but given the reaction of the players, it may not have been the right call. Frederick now a chance to tie or get within 1. 37-34. Tompkins playing some defense on Thompson. Deep 3 now for John. Got it to go, and he tied the ball game. Well, the defense was there initially, and then Thompson gave it up and then got it back and knocked down the 3. Ties it at 37 with 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Into the front court, Hollister leaves it for McKelvey. Now backing it out will be Kenneth. 4:50 left here in the third. 3-ball. Johnson got it to go. How about the crossover by Jordan? Little sleight of hand there. 40-37. 4:35 left here, third quarter of play. A.J. McClung into the front court. He'll come to Rohde. Cade throws it away. Andrew McClung wide open. Says, I got the jump shot, but he won't take it here. We've known Andrew a day or two. He was up in the northwest part of the state at one time when we were. And back in the day, he could shoot lights out. I don't know that he can make that shot from there now. I don't know if he even draws iron on it. So after the turnover, here comes Hobart. On top by 3, 4:20 left here in the third. Johnson looking inside. He'll go to Moore instead from way outside. 3-ball on the way, doesn't go, and A.J. McClung with the rebound. Run out now to Thompson. John bobbles, gets it back, looks inside Rohde, turned back defensively. Now McClung shuffles the feet, got away with it, gets it to Rohde inside, drop step, nice move, and 2. For Cade Rohde. 14 now for Rohde. 40-39. Hobart by 1, they have the ball. Cole Moore and his nemesis getting after one another again in Keith Jones. 3:40 left here in the third. Hollister, left side, goes to Tompkins. Tiger, a clear out, puts up a tough shot, couldn't get it to go, but he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll check the whistle here on Frederick. They have called it on Cade Rohde. That'll be his second. And that'll be number 2 on Frederick in the second half of play. So Tiger Tompkins to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Tiger 7 in the ball game. His club leads by 1. First one, back of the iron, won't fall. He'll get one more. By the way, for you, those of you fans who may be attending over the weekend, you get one of those 4 tickets from a player, you'll want to make sure that you bundle up. This place can be ice cold. Second free throw good. The air conditioner runs quite frequently, and we appreciate it. We like it. Setting up high. I'd rather be cold than hot. So 1 of 2 makes it 41-39. Tompkins playing defense on Thompson and made him change the 3. Rebound Cole Moore. Moore into the front court to Johnson. Crosses over, kicks right side travel prior to the pass. Tiger Tompkins was wide open. It's a shame that travel occurred. Joaquin Randall will come into the ballgame. And setting down, Keith Jones. 3:20 left here in this third period of play. It's a 2-point lead for the Bearcats, 41-39. Rhodey into the front court, leaves it left side, Dylan Carter. Carter been quiet on the offensive end. McClung, now they'll go back to Randall. Good ball movement by Frederick. Inside, Carter lost it, got it back, reset Thompson. Thompson in the corner. To go to Carter. Carter from 10. Fall-away jumper. Didn't get it to go. Rebound high. Rhodey puts it up. That won't fall. Tries a second time. No. Rebound saved by Randall. And then saved again. This time by McClung and company. Good hustle by Frederick that time to keep it alive. AJ up top. Thompson for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Randall the rebound. Off-balance shot. Throws up the prayer. Won't go. Put back. Will not fall. For Cade Rhodey, but Rhodey got fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Boy, Frederick just more want to that time on that sequence than Hobart. Tiger Tompkins will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And 3 now on the Bearcats in the second half. So at the line to shoot two, Cade Rhodey. Rhodey has made both free throw attempts here this afternoon. First, good. Rhodey will get one more. 5 in the quarter for Rhodey and 15 on the ball game. 41-40. Hollis and Hobart coming up in a girls' game immediately after this. We'll have it on 1420 and 102.1 and OKSports.tv. Second free throw no good. Knocked out of bounds by Frederick, and Hobart will get it back up by 1. 2:33 left here in this third period of play. See Reagan Hightower and her club. Getting ready to take on. It's a fun matchup, too. Richard Carney, they can put on a show, those two. 2:15 left in the third. Johnson inside, scoop shot, got it to go. By Jordan. Now game, 43-40. Thompson looked at the 3 for Frederick, won't take it here, and they'll reset between the two circles now to Dylan Carter. And prior to the shot, travel. Trying to clear space that time. Randall, he cleared space, but he couldn't do it. So the turnover to get back down to Hobart. Bearcats on top by 3. Slow it down as he across the top line. To Marcus, great look inside. Johnson spin move, goes to the glass and scores. Jordan Johnson. Johnson with a catch and the spin move. And just like that, Hobart back on top by 5, 45-40. Rhodey had the ball knocked out of his hands, but McClung will get it. Timeout going to be taken by Andrew McClung. 45-40, 1:26 left in the third. It's Hobart by 5 on 1420 KTGS and 102.1 OKSports.tv.
Home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190.
All right, we've got it figured out now, 45-40, as we play here in quarter number 3. And it is a 5-point lead for the Bearcats. Working on the left end of your listening device is this group from Frederick. John Thompson gets a clear out high. Got up in the air, didn't have anywhere to go, and the bailout catch there. That's a nice play on a nice catch there by Randall. Now a 3 for McClung, wide open, halfway down, wouldn't stay. And on the rebound, a collision and a thud. It's going up to try to grab the rebound, John Thompson. And he got called for a foul. That'll be the third on Thompson. And we get a substitution, it looks like, here for Frederick. And it's coming into the ball game will be Calvin Wynn. First time we have seen Calvin here this afternoon for Andrew McClung. Travel going to be called on Jordan Johnson. He went to Tiger Tompkins. Extra step taken there. So Wynn coming into the ball game, 45-40. Setting up a possible golf date for next Friday. You mentioned golf. You know, it's going to happen. Inside Wynn, boy, I tell you what, Calvin making plays. He's 10 hits. A top to his traffic. Making 49-42. Wow. Cole has been quiet now while in this third period of play. Brings it across the timeline. Reset out high to Tompkins. Tiger. Go here to Cole Moore. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Hobart holding for one. And now, they're going to get Wynn on a reach-in foul. I thought maybe an inadvertent kick there, but they called the foul on Calvin. That'll be his first. And 4 now, charged to Frederick. Boy, Andrew McClung furious with that goal. All right, here's Cole Moore now. He's hooked up with Wynn. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Wynn. And that one's legitimate right there. So 2 quick ones on Calvin. 5 on Frederick. 8 seconds left here in the third. Hobart on top by 3. Cole. And there's 3 quick fouls called on Wynn. Boy, I tell you what. Calvin comes in and he gets himself mentioned right away. Hits a tough bucket and then picks up 3 fouls in about 12 seconds worth of play. So Wynn will set down and Keith Jones will take his place. 3.9 remaining. Third quarter of play, inbounding it. Marcus Hollister leaves it right side. McKelvey for 3, comes up short. Tompkins trying to beat the buzzer. I think he got a foul just before the buzzer was off. Did a Tiger going to get 2. How about that? Called on A.J. McClung. I've got him for 4 now. And so does the score. 7 now on Frederick. Tompkins shooting 2 with nobody on the blocks. Tiger makes the first. He's now got 9 in the ball game. He'll get 1 more. His club leads it 46-42. Second one on the way. Good. Tiger Tompkins will give his club a 47-42 lead as we go to the fourth on 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv.
Plenty of reasons more and more people February is Truck Month. 2019 F-150 XLTs. 72 months financing. 0 down, 0 payment for 90 days. 0 financing, all with approved credit. All new 2019 Rangers. 0% financing for 60 months. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. And all remaining 2019 Expeditions, $15,000 off MSRP. See Tom or David. And check out our pre-owned inventory. Ford. Go further. Go to Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Fourth quarter about to unfold here on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv. 47-42. 5-point lead for Hobart. And again, if you win, you get a chance to play in the afternoon session tomorrow. You come back and play at 5:15. For your efforts, you'll get the number 2 team in the state, the Hooker Bulldogs. Hooker will be playing later today against the Merritt JV, and no disrespect to the Merritt JV, but Hooker's going to win that ball game. All right, so it'll be Frederick with the basketball to begin the fourth. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. in their road red uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. And the starting five out there for the Bombers will include Keith Jones, also getting the start here in the fourth quarter of play. A.J. McClung and John Thompson. Follow-away jumper here by Jones, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath the basket, and finally coming away with it will be Tiger Tompkins. He's out there with Cole Moore. Also getting the start in the fourth quarter, Jordan Johnson. Underneath the basket, you'll find Wyatt Shelburne and Marcus Hollister. Hollister with the ball now. And it's not Shelburne out there. Instead, it will be Kenneth McKelvey. McKelvey hands the ball on the left wing. Well, my camera operator certainly got better looking right away. Moore between the two circles. She'll go off the dribble drive, and three ball dialed up here. No good. Weak side rebound going to be cleared away by A.J. McClung. McClung quickly now to Thompson. John back to A.J. Fakes the three. Goes to Thompson. Near side. He'll find Jones. In traffic. Follow-away jumper does not go for Dylan Carter. But Carter got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the Bearcats. Their fourth team foul in the third of the ball game on Marcus Hollister. So at the line, Dylan Carter to shoot two. 47-42. Free throw, no good. Carter will get one more. Dylan, 1 of 3 from the foul line. He's got 5 points in the ball game. Second free throw on the way for Carter. Back of the iron, no. Inside position, McKelvey with the rebound. Kenneth into the front court all by himself. Puts up the shot, came up short. And the rebound going to be taken away by Cade Rohde. Rohde pushes into the front court. Underneath the basket, he'll find Dylan Carter, who lays it up and in. Carter down with 7, 47-44. 6.5 minutes left of the ball game. Hobart on top by 3. McKelvey, he'll come out here on the near side, go to Tompkins. Tiger underneath the basket to Hollister. Marcus's shot won't roll in, and the rebound cleared away by Cade Rohde. Great look inside that time by Hollister, and it just wouldn't stay down. Now on the near side, Jones for 3 for Frederick, and it goes. Keith Jones. First 3 of the ball game for Jones, and with 2 minutes gone by in the fourth, we're tied at 47. Johnson tries to change that on the other end, misses the shot. Rebound McKelvey to Tompkins for 3. That won't go. Rebound cleared off by Frederick. They want to run. Thompson inside. Scoop shot goes. And the lead, the first of the afternoon for John Thompson and the Frederick Bombers at 49-47. 5:40 left in the ball game. Johnson on the other end, and that's Jordan Johnson for 2. Give him 16 for Hobart. 49 all. Back and forth we go. 5:25 left here in the fourth. Keith Jones for 3 more. That one won't go. And the rebound on the weak side by McKelvey. Hobart now slow things down just a little bit as they walk it across the timeline. Jordan Johnson tries to work off the bounce. Can't do anything. He'll back it between the two circles. Matched up defensively out high with John Thompson. Now Cole inside. Scoop shot doesn't roll in. Got his own rebound underneath the basket. He'll score, get fouled, and go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. 16 now in the ball game for Cole Moore. Check the foul on Frederick, and that'll be the third of the afternoon on Keith Jones. 8 now on Frederick. 5:01 left of the ball game. Jones, by the way, setting down. And Alfred Cathy has come back into the ballgame. Hobart by 2, 51-49. Cole makes it a three-point play, and Moore has given his club a three-point lead, 52-49. Still a ton of time in this one, 4:55 and running in the fourth quarter. Dylan Carter out high. He'll go to a long 3 from John Thompson, no good. Carter with a rebound, kicks left side. Rohde had the 3, won't take it. Resets now to Thompson. And away from, we'll get a timeout. Timeout going to be taken by Andrew McClung. 52-49. Hobart by 3, 4:42 left. on the 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
All right, let's give you a game reset now as both teams down to 3 timeouts remaining. 4:42 left in the ball game. 3 timeouts on the board for each ball club. It's a 3-point lead for Hobart, the arrow pointing the way of the Bearcats. They have only committed 14 fouls here in the second half, 8 already against Frederick, so obviously Hobart in the 1-1 on non-shooting fouls, and it will be Frederick basketball across the way. John Thompson and A.J. McClung, Dylan Carter, along with Cade Rohde out on the floor, along with Alfred Cathy. McClung for 3. Can't get the shot to go down, but the rebound taken away by Carter, and a reset out high to John Thompson. Get the 5 on the floor for Hobart, and it's Cole Moore, Marcus Hollister. As the 3 ball going to be launched here and knocked down on the left side by John Thompson. Thompson ties it at 52. He's got 17 in the ball game. So it's Moore along with Jordan Johnson, Marcus Hollister, Wyatt Shelburne, and the final member of that 5 out on the floor, Kenneth McKelvey. Cole to Johnson. He'll hand it off to Marcus. Hollister puts it on the floor, goes back to Moore. Cole kicks right side. Johnson 3. Jordan shot short. Got his own rebound. And now goes to work on the right baseline. Had the ball knocked free. Got it back. Good defense by Thompson. Better job by Jordan to go get the loose basketball. Now he'll lose it. Take it away and a run out McClung. McClung over the top to Carter. Carter attacking the glass with the right hand, and he'll lay it up and in. Dylan Carter. 9 in the ball game for Carter. 54-52. Frederick by a pair. 3:25 left here in the ball game. Jordan Johnson. Picked up by Thompson out high. Now to Marcus. Lob inside. Wyatt Shelburne. Little ball fake. Shoot. Scores. Wyatt Shelburne. First 2 of the ball game for Wyatt come at a critical time. Ties it at 54 with 3:05 remaining. Back the other way. Here comes Frederick. Now this one gotten good late in the contest. Baseline move here. Tough shot. Doesn't fall for John Thompson. He fell, got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Marcus Hollister has picked up his 4th of the ball game. 5 now on Hobart. So at the free throw line, John Thompson. Thompson on the afternoon has knocked down a couple of threes. He's got on the ball game 17 points. Make it 18. That one's good. Substitution for the Bearcats is Tiger Tompkins comes back in, and Wyatt Shelburne sets down. 55-54, 1-point lead for Frederick. Second free throw now due for John Thompson. Thompson got it. So John Thompson getting it done. 56-54, 2:50 and running here in regulation. Cole Moore works out high. He'll come to McKelvey. Kenneth looking for a screen. Nothing there. Surveys, looks inside, now goes to Hollister. Marcus, dangerous pass there. Good catch by Moore. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Alfred Cathy. That'll be the first on Cathy. Team number 9 called on Frederick. And A.J. McClung not happy with that foul on his club's part. So at the line to shoot the 101, Cole Moore. Moore 2 for 4 from the stripe. 17 in the ball game. Hollister setting down and back into the ballgame now. Wyatt Shelburne for Hobart. Moore, free throw, rolls in. Cole will get one more. Lady Cats coming up next. They'll do battle with the Lady Tigers of Hollis. Second one rolls in for Cole Moore. So Moore made them both. And he ties it at 56. 2.5 minutes left here in regulation. Frederick with a basketball. Thompson open for 3. Right side, got it. John Thompson. Cannot give him that much space. Thompson has given his club a 3-point lead. That's their biggest of the ball game at 56-59. Moore tries to answer with a scoop shot. Couldn't get it to stay down. Oh, my. Great look for Cole, and it just wouldn't stay down. Frederick on the offensive end now. McClung wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 2:03 left in the ball game. Frederick 59, Hobart 56. Here on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments. Excellent service. Old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart. Listen, folks, if you need something repaired, changed a bit, built from scratch, hey, listen, if it requires welding, you need to see Michael Wright at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. If you need a feeder built, if you need one fixed, if you need a trailer, whatever, Michael can do it. And he has lots of yard art in the store. Great items. If it requires welding, Michael is your man. He's as good as they come. Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication, 413 South, Washington and Hobart. Call Michael at 580-530-1950.
All right, as we give you a game reset, let me say this first. I've got a new camera operator, and she's doing an excellent job. Ashlyn Rettlesberger has joined us here. She's running the camera the rest of the way. She's not going to do the scoreboard, but just be happy that she's doing the camera, all right? And she's already signed a contract to do the Hobart girls game as well. Ashlyn, we appreciate you. Chad Fox called away. He had to go to the tower. The tower. What's the tower, Rapunzel? For those of you who watch Airplane, you'll know what I'm talking about. Frederick on top here. They've got the basketball. 1:55 left in the ball game, and they'll throw it away into the backcourt. Good job by Tiger Tompkins to just let that one roll out of bounds. So good defense by Hobart, and they get a turnover here and a chance to tie or find themselves just down by one. Minute 50 left. They trail 59-56. Inbounds pass. Maybe getting away with a double dribble there, but I'm not going to complain too loud, is McKelvey. McKelvey has it now behind the arc. Thought about the three. Boy, look at Hollister. Wide open underneath the basket momentarily. They couldn't get it to him. Johnson inside with a spin move. Lays it up off the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it will be Frederick basketball. We may get a call of a foul as well, and I think we are. Yep. Going to get a foul on Marcus Hollister. And I've got him for 5 in the ball game. Let's see if that's the case, and it is. Hollister will commit his 5th personal foul and foul out of the ball game. So Marcus will sit down with 3 points. And that is just the 6th team foul called on Hobart. Tiger Tompkins back into the ball game now. Frederick on top by 3, a minute 20 remaining. Ball swatted away, good defense by Moore. Run out now for Cole with the left hand. He'll lay it up, and the shot won't go down. Got his own rebound and put it back up and in. Quick timeout going to be taken here by Coach Tompkins as his club trails by 1, 59-58, minute 12 left. Come on back to the edge of your chair after this on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Listen, folks, if you need something repaired, changed a bit, built from scratch, hey, listen, if it requires welding, you need to see Michael Wright at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication. If you need a feeder built, if you need a fix, if you need a trailer, whatever, Michael can do it. And he has lots of yard art in the store. Great items. If it requires welding, Michael is your man. He's as good as they come. Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication, 413 South, Washington and Hobart. Call Michael at 580-530-1950.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
All right, here's your game reset now. 59-58. Frederick on top by 1 with a minute 12 left of the ball game. Hobart in the double bonus on any fouls. 1-1 for Frederick. They're fouled on a non-shooting foul. 2 timeouts remaining for both ball clubs. And before we even get an inbounds play, we're going to get a hold and a foul called on Hobart. Cole Moore will pick up the personal. That'll be the second of the ball game on Cole. Team foul number 7 on Hobart. And I don't know that wasn't a designed foul right there to save time on the clock. So with 1:12 left of the ball game, a 1-on-1 free throw opportunity, and the first is up and in for John Thompson. Thompson has been perfect from the line here this afternoon. He is 4 for 4. Second one away for Thompson is good. Thompson gives us a 61-50. Hobart doesn't necessarily need a 3. This they do need to convert offensively. Come here on the near side. Johnson, Jordan 4-3. Comes up short. Rebound in the corner for Tiger. Tompkins inside. Tough shot. Got it to go. Tiger Tompkins. Quick timeout taken by head coach Jeff Tompkins. 50.5 remaining. 61-60. Come on back after this on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
All right, here's your game reset now. 61-60. Frederick on top by 1. 2 timeouts remaining for Frederick, just 1 now for Hobart. And by the way, Chad Fox, late on the deal here, Ashlyn. She says, that's Ashlyn Reynoldsberger. We already established that. We know these things. We're already giving her 15 minutes of fame. Come on, man! You're killing me! All right, here we go. Baseball pass on the inbounds play. Stolen away. Oh, my goodness. Tiger Tompkins with the interception, but he traveled with the basketball after he made the catch. So Frederick will get it, and a timeout going to be taken by the Bombers. Ooh, we got a good one going on here. Are you nervous? Good. Come on back after you've taken a breath. On 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Financial Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main in Hobart. See Tanner Heath or Derek Blevins to find out how they can help you. Phone Tanner at 580-515-3152. Financial Consulting, now open, 317 South Main in Hobart.
You need something perfect for your Valentine, and the sweetest place to shop in Hobart is the Flower Shop on Main. Get your orders in early, especially to reserve that perfect color of roses. Angie and Sam can create a wonderful gift basket for her, and even something special for the kids and your man too. They have flowers, candy, popcorn, stuffed animals, balloons, lotions, and candles, and more. Stop in or give them a call at the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart, the perfect place to find the perfect gift for your Valentine. Order early.
Well, we got a good one going on here. 61-60 now. 1 point lead for Frederick. Teams now down to their final timeout of the ball game. 49 seconds remaining. 2-shot situation for Hobart on any fouls. Frederick still in the 1-on-1 bonus. Bombers with the basketball to inbound. They do. Cody with the catch. And a foul going to be called immediately. So we get the foul call here. And that'll be team foul number 8 called on Hobart, and the 4th of the afternoon now on Wyatt Shelburne. So to the free throw line, and did they say that Rhodey, I said Cody, but Cade Rhodey. Let's see if Rhodey is shooting 2 here. He's got 15 on the ball game and has made 3 of 4 free throws. It's a 1-and-1, and he hits the first. 48 seconds remaining. 2-point ball game, 62-60. Again, you win. You're in the semifinals. You lose, and you come back and play tomorrow afternoon. Second one on the way for Rhodey. Good. So Cade hit them both. 17 now in the ball game for Cade Rhodey. 63-60. 40 seconds left in regulation. Up top, McKelvey. Kenneth off the dribble drive, and he lost it out of bounds. Some pressure defense across the way by Rhodey. And Cooksey over there. So now we're going to have to turn things up, down by 3 with 35 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass caught by John Thompson. And Thompson going to be grabbed immediately by Jordan Johnson. First foul of the afternoon on Jordan. 9 team fouls now on Hobart. So we'll send to the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1. John Thompson. Thompson has made all 4 here in the fourth and is 6 for 6 on the ball game. Substitution now for the Bearcats. We'll get it for you here in a minute. 63-60, 32.7 remaining. 1-on-1 opportunity here for Thompson. Line drive, rattled in and out. Cole Moore with the rebound. Hobart with an opportunity. 3-ball dialed up and knocked down. How about that for a heat check? Oh, baby. You come off the bench. You're not even warm. And Jamari Rashid says, hello and welcome to a tie ball game. 63 all. That is good stuff there. You and I are back when we catch our breath on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Kids, that is confidence right there. Coach puts you in, says go in there. When they get the rebound, run down the floor, go stand in the left corner. They're going to get you the ball, and I expect you to hit the 3 and tie it at 63. Jamari Rashid says, gotcha, and he did just that. By the way, I just can't tell you how much fun it is to have Ashlyn Redelsberger next to me. And Chad talked about the fact that she grew up at the station. So I asked her about it during one of the timeouts. She said, well, my dad, Harvey, was down there all the time and actually took a cot down there for her. And she said, I literally grew up at the radio station. So we're glad to have Ashlyn here, and what a great young lady she is. And we appreciate her helping us out. And Chad pressed into duty, something happening at the tower, and he was pressed into duty doing elsewhere. So we're tied at 63. No timeouts left on the board for Hobart. One still on the board for Frederick. Both teams in the double bonus. The arrow points the way of Hobart. Frederick with the basketball. Do you play for the win here? Or do you take a shot, and if you hit it, you go with a tie? Doesn't matter. Ball going to be taken away. Moore out in front of the pack. He'll lay it up there. 65-63. Taken by Frederick. Oh, what an effort on the defensive end by Hobart. It was a collaborative effort. As going inside that time, trying to put up the shot was Thompson. He got airborne, nowhere to go with the basketball, tossed it. One of the Bearcats picked it up, Moore on the run out, chased it down, and able to lay it up with the left hand and give his club a 65-63 lead with 3.5 remaining. Let's see if they put a couple of ticks back on the clock. That timeout taken by Andy Clark, final one of the afternoon. I noticed one of the Frederick assistant coaches went over to the score table to ask for a little bit more time to put on the clock. And now that coach is also asking, one of the officials said, like, we were asking for a timeout after the basket. Can you put some back on? I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to stay at 3.5. To go up with the left hand. The trailing from behind, playing on the right side of his body. Cole shielded the basketball with the dominant hand, the left hand when he drills. He shielded the basketball with the body and laid it up with that left hand and got the shot to go down. So they actually did. They put some more time on the clock. I'm surprised that they did. But they set it at 4.9. 4.9 left in the ball game now. And Frederick will inbound the basketball. Adrian Gayton to do the honors. He'll get a little pressure on the inbounds play as well. No timeouts left for either ball club. Inbounds pass caught by Thompson. Across the midcourt, Thompson throws it up from 35 and he's going to get fouled. Unbelievable. He called Cole Moore for a foul. There is no time on the clock. The foul on Moore, his third. 10 team fouls. That's a moot point. So 3 free throws will come the way of John Thompson. Thompson had been perfect from the stripe. He had made 5 of 5. Missed one a moment ago. Going to get 3 right now. First one up, good. 2 more coming John Thompson's way. Second one for Thompson on its way. We're tied. Thompson makes this one. Frederick wins it. Thompson misses this one. We go to overtime. Free throw, ball game. How about the effort of John Thompson? Making 3 free throws with no time left on the clock and winning it for Frederick. Oh, my goodness. 66 for the Bombers, 65 for Hobart. Frederick is the winner's half of the bracket. And we're back after this on 1420 KJS and OK Sports TV.
Have you been to the flower shop on Main in Hobart lately? Well, each and every time you come by. Oh my goodness, you've got to check out the Bridgewater candles. And they even have a new laundry soap with the sweet, sweet fragrance of Sweet Grace. Other simplified lotions and gifts and gadgets galore. And of course, plants and flowers. So come see Angie and Samantha, who are both Bearcat alums and super Bearcat fans, at the flower shop on Main in Hobart.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Well, I tell you what, that's one of those, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat moments right there. Hobart getting a lead late in the ball game, 4.9 left. Cole Moore, a steal, run out, lays it up, and it looked like the Bearcats going to come up with a win, and then a foul behind the arc. No time on the clock. Give credit to John Thompson. He stood up there, ice water in his veins, and knocked down all 3. My goodness, what an effort by Thompson. And the victory goes to Frederick by a final score of 65 to 64, the final score there. So 64-63, actually. In the loss, 23 for Cole Moore, 16 for Jordan Johnson. Give a dozen to Tiger Tompkins as well. 5 in the ball game for Keith McKelvey. 3 in the contest for Marcus Hollister. 3 as well for Jamari Rashid. Remember, he came off the bench in the final minute, went in the corner and knocked down a 3 to tie the thing. And then 2 in the ball game for Wyatt Shilburn. On the other side of the ledger, 25 for John Thompson, including 3 free throws, no time on the clock. To win it, Cade Rohde had 17. 9 in the ball game for Dylan Critter. 3 in the contest for Keith Jones. 2 apiece for Kendall and Calvin Wynn. And now the Bearcats will come back and play tomorrow at 2:15, more than likely, against the Merritt JV. Still got a game to go here as we get set for the Hobart Lady Cats and the Hollis Lady Tigers. We've got that one coming up next on 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv.
Friends, did you know that James Rudkins, Manuel Quintero, Keith Gray, and Eric Morgret all played on state championship Hobart Bearcat football or wrestling teams? And Teresa Jemison was on a state tournament basketball team. Now, you know that took some dedication and effort and talent by them. And guess what? They're all teammates right now, and they're all part of the staff at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, ready, willing, and able to serve you whatever your specific banking need. Check our CD rates, savings, IRAs, retirement accounts, consumer loans, financing homes, ag financing. Come see us. Hey, if you've got a plan, let's talk. We want to be your bank. Great Plains Bank is proud to be a Hobart Bearcat and Lady Bearcat sponsor. You can always count on Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Come see us at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, and thanks for your business.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Steve and Cindy Miller and all the staff at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart are excited to help sponsor the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat broadcasts. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always eager to assist you, and our convenient drive-up window makes pickup quick and easy when you're on the run. At Grinnell Pharmacy, we are cheering you on every day. Grinnell Pharmacy on Broadway in Hobart, where everybody knows your name. Folks at the Hobart Stockyards, Rex Fleming wants your business, and he really does appreciate your business. Now, if you want to buy cattle or you need to sell cattle, count on Rex and staff. There are always several good consignments. The sale is well attended. It is the place in southwest Oklahoma to buy and sell cattle. To consign, call Rex at 331-8547, 331-8547. Coffee and donuts every Wednesday morning at 9. Sale starts at 9:30. Count on Rex Fleming, Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and he really does appreciate it. Friends, do you need a different ride, a different automobile? Come see Greg or Darla at Hobart Auto Auction. Good used automobiles at a fair price. A small down payment, then monthly or bi-monthly payments. Payments you can live with. You need to come get you a big old handful of genuine honesty from old Greg Barnes and tell him you heard his ad on the radio so he won't fire me. I need him. Hobart Auto Auction. Easy to find. Heck, it's in Hobart. Friends, did you know that it would take at least 5 minutes, probably 10, to tell you everything they've got at Hobart Farm and Garden? But here's a start. In hardware, we've got fencing supplies and electrical supplies and plumbing supplies and nuts and bolts and screws and nails and staples. We've got yard tools, Pittsburgh paint, painting supplies, chemicals, vet supplies. Hey, try this one. Crude coffee? Now, I bet that's different. The finest selection of Browning firearms and safes in southwest Oklahoma. Lots of SHOT Show items, arrow-equipped squeeze chutes and other cattle handling equipment. And, of course, the full line of high-pro quality livestock feed, bulk and sack for all livestock. Hey, I forgot Vortex optics and case knives. Hey, the best service, competitive prices, and it's a hometown, family-owned business. HFG, Hobart Farm and Garden. If we ain't got it, you don't need it. If you do, we'll order it. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart Highway 9. Thanks for your business. Friends, are you pleased with your present insurance company? Well, if you're thinking about shopping around for insurance, check with Jack Hogg, your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart. Jack's been around a while, and he's doggone sure seen a thing or two, and he knows a thing or two. Jack was born and raised in southwest Oklahoma. He's experienced, he's likable and trustworthy. So for life insurance, home, auto, commercial, financial services, you can count on your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart. That's Jack Hogg at 901 South Main. Give him a call, 580-726-3077. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Dr. Michael Krieger, family and staff staff are very proud to support Hobart Bearcat sports season. Dr. Krieger has served Hobart and Kiowa County patients for more than 27 years. His children, Austin, Lane, Lee, and Joy, and staff member Pat, are all graduates of Hobart. Dr. Krieger knows the importance of and encourages community support. These kids are our future. Dr. Krieger is your hometown doctor with hometown spirit. Trust your health care to him.
Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers. AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today. 580-726-3076 or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart.
And welcome back as we get set for the second half of our girl-boy doubleheader, or boy-girl doubleheader, actually, with the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats. And I'll tell you what, tough loss there for the Hobart Bearcats as they had a lead late in the ball game, 4.9 remaining. A foul committed with no time left on the clock. 3 free throws made, and they end up losing the ball game and come back and play tomorrow afternoon in the semifinal consolation half of the bracket, and they will do battle. I think we looked at the schedule, and it says about 2:15. So a tough loss indeed. We get set it now for the Richard Carney-led Lady Cats of Hobart, and they'll take on Reagan Hightowers, Hollis Lady Tigers. And Hollis coming into the ball game with a record of 2-6. Mangum, meantime, 4-2. And Richard Carney's club played this team from Hollis back on December 17th and beat them by a final score of 75-54. So some familiarity there as we get ready for this one to get underway. Check the starting five on the floor for the Lady Cats, dressed in their home white uniforms with the blue trim and the blue numerals. We see J.C. Funkhauser out there along with Faith Funkhauser. Also getting the start this afternoon as the opening tap going to be controlled by Lexi Minard. Also getting the start this afternoon, Jaden Bowen. And the final member of that five out there on the floor with the ball right now, that is Addie Heglin. So Hobart underway on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And again, the Redelsberger kid running our camera, doing a great job. Ball knocked out of bounds here by Hollis. Hollis will go with Christy Oliver and Taryn Scorpia, Morgan Robinson and Carson McQueen, Macy Copeland, the final member of that starting five for Reagan Hightowers Club, dressed in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. Glad that you could join us here this afternoon on the radio and also on the internet. 15-footer goes down. Good-looking shot there by J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser in the right spot at the right time, gets the easy deuce there, and the early lead for Hobart at 2-0. Pressure defense by the Lady Cats, and that could have been a turnover there. Getting away with it was Christy Oliver. Quickly into the front court now, and it's Copeland. Macy cut off, needing help, and had the ball taken away. Good defense by Bowen. Jayden comes up with a loose basketball, wants to push, and does. Comes across the timeline, down that right side, kicks. Ball knocked free. Good defense by Carson McQueen. McQueen now stops on a dime. No, she did not. Got the extra step in there and got called for the travel. And McQueen and company will turn it over now to Hobart. So it looked like Carson had done a pretty good job, going to let the defense fly by, but when she slammed on the brakes, it just did not work. So Hobart on top by a score of 2-0, but play on the offensive end here. Kick right side to Funkhauser. Now the baseline, Bowen, double team, but she'll step through it. Missed the shot, but got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. Good job by Jayden. We'll check the foul here on Hollis. It'll go against Morgan Robinson. That'll be the first on Robinson. And number one called on the Lady Tigers of Hollis. So a couple of free throws here for Jayden Bowen. First one on the way. Got. Well, it looked like it was going to be too strong. Hit the back of the iron, but she had the nice backspin on it. And it stayed in. 3-0 early on. 6:47, quarter number one. Second one on the way. Good. So Jayden hit them both, and her club leads it 4-0 here in the first. 6:47 left in the quarter, and on the inbounds play, going to get a foul. A little bit of a push there. I think they've called this one on Funkhauser, and it will be on Faith. Number one on Faith, and number one on Hobart here in this first quarter of play. Drag of the foot there. Christy Oliver in trouble, and she'll get tied up. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Hollis. So full court trapping defense early on from Richard Carney's club. And has resulted in a couple of turnovers. And results in another one there. Ball taken away. Hegland off the glass. Addie can't get the shot to go down. Battle for the rebound. She's in the middle of it. Coming out of the pack will be Christy Oliver. And I think we're going to get a timeout taken by Reagan Hightower. 6:33 left in the first. Hobart with the early 4-0 lead here on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
When you need cleaning supplies for the office or business, see Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart. Matt has all kinds of cleaning products like dust mops and so doggone much more, all kinds of cleaning products. He has what you need at the right price with great service. And here's hoping for more wins and a good future for the Hobart Bearcats and the Lady Bearcats this school year. Attend all the events you can. These young people are our future. A Bearcat booster for a long, long time. See Matt Norman at Matt Norman's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart.
6:33 left in the first, and Hobart with the early 4-0 lead. And again, pressure defense on the inbounds play. Oliver will come away with it, then get double teamed, fall out of bounds, and turn it over to the Lady Cats. Good defense by Hegland. Along on that trap with her was J.C. Funkhauser. So Addie to inbound in front of the Hollis bench. She'll come here on the near side to Funkhauser, get it back, fire the three. Didn't get it to go. And rebound going to go out of bounds. Good job that time by Scorpia. And also Carson McQueen not allowing Jaden Bowen to go get that one out of the corner. So Hollis will get it back. Again, difficulty getting it across the timeline, but they do. Into the front court. Here comes Robinson. She'll go to McQueen. Carson off balance shot. Doesn't go. Faith Funkhauser the rebound. Now JC going to run it out. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll slow it down, let traffic clear. Lost the basketball. And a good steal there by Macy Copeland. Copeland now to Scorpia. Taryn inside Copeland, rolled it around the rim, couldn't get it to stay down, and the rebound taken away by Funkhauser. That's Faith. She'll walk it across the time, leave it right side, JC. JC back over the top, Addie. Simply played catch out behind the arc, waiting for somebody to cut free underneath the basket. Good patience this trip by Hobart. They lead 4-0, 5:35 left in the first. Tough catch by Bowen on the baseline. She'll draw the triple team. JC, no-look pass inside. I think it may have caught off guard that time. Alexis Minert, and we'll get a reach-in foul as the two teams come across the timeline. Check the foul on the Lady Cats. It's on Addie Hegland. That'll be her first. And team foul number 2 called on Hobart. J.C. Funkhauser going to set down, and we'll get a substitution. Carissa Smith comes into the ball game, and I think it's the first time in about 5 contests that I've actually gotten Carissa's name right the very first time. Thank you. Into the front court, and we'll get a tie-up. Good defense that time by a couple of Lady Cats that time, is going inside and getting caught underneath the basket with Scorpio. So the turnover going to give it back now, or actually the jump ball, and the ball going to go back now to Hobart. Lady Cats on top, 4-0. 5:10 left here in this first quarter of play. Ball knocked around in the corner, diving, trying to keep it alive. Smith did. Picked up by Oliver. Now we're going to get another jump ball in the arrow, this time going to point the way of Hollis, I believe, and it will be Hollis basketball. Richard not happy with his club's effort at this point. Inbounds pass, knocked out of bounds, and right in the middle of that one, Faith Funkhauser. Skip pass over the top now, and a run out on the weak side by Carson McQueen. McQueen had the ball poked away from behind, and a good job that time by Minard to get back on the defensive end. So we get a reset now for the Lady Tigers underneath the basket. That's Macy Copeland. Copeland looking. Now a little bounce pass caught here by Scorpio. Ball taken away by Bowden. Good defense by Jaden. Over the top, Addie. Hegland with the run out. Left-handed shot, too strong. Rebound loose underneath the basket. Picked up by Bowen, and Jaden will put it up and in. Strong move there by Jaden Bowen. Bowen now with 4 in the ball game. It's a 6-0 lead. Inbounds pass knocked free. Chased down by Scorpia. Into the front court, she'll find McQueen. Carson, tough shot from 10, and it falls on the left side for Carson McQueen. First 2 of the ball game for Carson. 6-2 now. 4:20 left in the first. Into the front court, Smith. Good job not dragging the foot there. A little bit off balance. Hegland, skip pass inside. Bowen, the intended target. Ball touched by Macy Copeland. And it will be Hobart basketball. Reagan Hightower thought that went off of a a Hobart player, but the Lady Cat's going to get it in. I love the reaction of Reagan. She's like, no, it should be my basketball. Inbounds pass, caught, Minert, set play, put it up and in. Love that effort there. First two of the ball game for Lexi. 8-2 at the midway point, quarter number 1. Ball free in the front court, finally tracked down by Robinson. Morgan stopping, forces one up, doesn't go, but got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Jaden Bowen going to pick up the personal, I believe it will be on Bowen. First on Jaden, team foul number 3 called on Hobart. So at the free throw line to shoot 2, Morgan Robinson. First one up and halfway down, wouldn't stay for Morgan. She'll get one more. Couple of substitutions now. J.C. Funkhauser back into the ball game. And Hallie Carney will come in for the first time this afternoon. Bowen will take a seat. Addie Heglin takes a seat as well. Second free throw on the way here. Morgan Robinson, 1 of 2. And that'll make it a 8-3 ball game. 3:55 and running here in this first quarter of play. Smith into the front court. Diagonal pass there, got telegraphed and picked off. Run out on the other end for Morgan Robinson. Stopping, popping, shot won't go down. Rebound tipped and tapped, and we'll get a foul. I'm going to say Macy Copeland on the push. No, they called it instead on Morgan Robinson. So that's 2 quick ones on Morgan and 2 on Hollis to begin the first quarter of play. 3:40 and running in the frame. 8-3. It's a 5-point lead for Hobart. Smith, dump pass right side. Carney can't handle it. Lost it out of bounds. Pretty good defense there by Scorpia and Carson McQueen across the way, forcing that turnover. Taryn inbounds the ball, finds Copeland in the middle of the floor. Copeland, dribble, drive, late pass. Good job by Carney on the defensive end. Took it away, and here comes Carissa into the front court. Smith, a collision, a blocking foul to be called. Yep, that's a good call there. Let's see who they ticketed here. And it will be on Taryn Scorpio. So Scorpio will pick up her first, and that'll be 3 now on Hollis. 3:19 left here in the first quarter of play. Reagan Hightower, a question about a foul there is who it was given to. Inbounds pass. Bobbled a couple of times, but JC in the middle of the floor came away with the basketball, couldn't get the shot to go down, and the rebound going to be taken away by Morgan Robinson. By the way, Kaylee Pendergraph has checked into the ballgame for Hollis. She sets a screen inside for Carson. McQueen can't do anything with it. They'll go back over the top. Robinson off-balance shot, doesn't go. And Haley Carney will take away the rebound for Hobart. She'll come to JC in the front court. Funkhauser here on the near side. Smith. Carissa back to JC. 2:45 left in the first quarter of play. Hobart on top, 8-3. 15-footer. Faith Funkhauser got it to go. Faith with her first 2 of the ball game. The lead 10-3. Copeland, the inbounds pass to Robinson. Morgan on the dribble drive, kicks left side. McQueen with a left-hander. That's a 2. She was on the line. Carson McQueen. Couple of buckets here in the early going. She's got 4. 10-5 ball game. 2:20 left. Quarter number 1. Here on the near side, they'll go to Carney. Hallie had the ball knocked out of her hands, got it back. Now goes baseline, puts up a wild shot. Got her own rebound, put it up. That one wouldn't fall. Ball tipped out and finally going to be picked up by Faith Funkhauser. Her shot from 10, way too strong. And the rebound taken away by Carson McQueen. She'll go to Pendergraph. Pendergraph, tough catch there by Scorpio. Wow. Not a lot of space between the two. And Pendergraph launched a rocket at her. Good job by Scorpio to hold on to it. Hollis now going to slow it down by 5. 10-5, minute 45 left in the first quarter. Deep 3 here on the way. Bank shot up and in for Morgan Robinson. Robinson 4 in the quarter, and she cuts it to a 2-point ball game. 10-8. Hobart on top with a minute 35 left here in quarter number 1. Faith behind the arc, looks for a cutter inside. Everybody 20 feet from the basket, and Richard looking for some movement. Well, you look at his frustration. We see him down there. Carney on the baseline. She'll get clobbered, fall down, and see if they called that a foul. They did. Push going to be called on Scorpia, I believe. That'll be team foul number 4 on Hollis, and it will be the second on Taryn Scorpia. Smith setting down. So does Minert. Back into the ballgame now for the Lady Cats. Addie Heglin. Addie Heglin has come back in. Jaden Bowen as well. They try to go to Bowen on the inbounds play. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good anticipation that time by Carson McQueen. Minute 22 left in the first. 10-8 ball game. Hobart by a pair. They have led throughout. Faith inbounds to Kearney. Hallie underneath the basket. She'll go to Heglin. Addie had the ball knocked out of her hands. Got it back and put it up and in. How about Addie Heglin? Working hard inside and finally getting it to go. 12-8 and the holdout high on J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser was beat to the edge and just reached out and grabbed as the Hollis player went by. First on J.C. and team foul number 4 called on the Lady Cats. And J.C. going to sit down. Reese Porter will come in for the first time this afternoon. 70 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Christy Oliver running the offense now. She'll come to Pendergraph. Pendergraph gave up the dribble, needs some help. She'll find it. And Sydney Schatz has come in. And Sydney going to get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Hobart. So the Lady Cats will get it back with a minute left here in quarter number 1, leading 12-8. Quickly into the front court. Here comes Faith. Funkhauser. Diagonal pass caught by Bowen. Jayden ball fake. Puts up the shot. Scores. Nice move by Bowen. Little head fake, little ball fake. And now has 6. 14-8. Foul in the backcourt. And again, listening to Richard telling his club to quit getting beat to the edge. Pointing to the foul. Starts to score her first. Steal by Faith Funkhauser. Baseball pass to Kearney. Hallie off balance shot. Didn't get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds and Addie Heglin. Ooh, I thought she touched it last, but they said it was on Scorpia. And again, Reagan Hightower, not sure of that call. So Hobart to inbound after the generous call there. Faith will get it. Resets to Kearney. Hallie in the corner to Addie. Back on top to Kearney. Now Reese. Porter gives up in the corner to Bowen. Bowen, and blocking foul got to be called on Taryn Scorpia. On Taryn, that'll be 3 on her now, and 5 called on Hollis. And it is a extremely short bench here this afternoon for Reagan Hightower. Macy Copeland will come back into the ballgame. Scorpio will sit down. Inbounds pass over the top to Faith. Funkhauser with the left elbow. Can't take this shot. She'll reverse it to Heglin. Now Kearney on the right side. Diagonal to Faith just inside the arc. 15-footer on the way. No good. But Kearney is there for the putback. And Hallie with her first 2 of the ball game. Hallie Kearney has made it 16-8, and that's how the quarter will end with Hobart on top. 16 for the Lady Cats, 8 for the Lady Tigers. We've played 8 on 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv.
Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart, is again proud to sponsor Bearcat and Lady Bearcat athletic teams on the radio. So go to every game you possibly can. Support our youth. They are our future. You know, Scott was All-State in 58, 68, somewhere back then. He wore a leather helmet, tough as nails. And he's still a Bearcat and a smart dude. So when you need an accountant, call on Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart. And again, go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. February specials at Parts Plus in Hobart are big time, friends. Gorilla Glue $4.49 and $8.79. This stuff is tough. Parts Plus batteries $93.99 and $99.99. Monroe Shocks gas magnum truck for Fords $44.09. Chevys and GMCs $49.99. Mystic Grease 14-ounce tube $3.29. Platinum spark plugs $2.99 and Co-Premium Pro Life wiper blades $11.99. Through February at Parts Plus. And don't forget our large storage units and low tire prices at Parts Plus.
Back at the 12th Annual Merit Basketball Classic, and Hobart on top 16-8 at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. 6 of that first quarter for Jayden Bowen, and then Richard Kearney, all kinds of balances. Addie Heglin, Lexi Minert, J.C. Funkhauser, Faith Funkhauser, and Hallie Kearney each scored 2 apiece. Hollis with the ball to begin the second frame. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. That's Kaylee Pendergraph from the free throw line. Pendergraph's 15-footer doesn't go. Battle for the rebound in the corner. Faith Funkhauser was standing out of bounds when she touched it. So Pendergraph out there, also out on the floor to begin the second period of play. Christy Oliver, Carson McQueen, Morgan Robinson, and Macy Copeland, who inbounds. And on the shot, as Copeland went to Robinson, Morgan was fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 here. Check the whistle. It's on Hallie Carney. That'll be her first. And team foul number 6 called on Hobart. 7:38 left in the first half of play. 16-8 ball game. And at the free throw line, Morgan Robinson. Robinson with 4 points and 1 of 2 from the foul line. First one for Morgan rolls in. She'll get one more. Morgan Robinson. Winner coming back and playing in the afternoon session, actually the evening session, is they will do battle tomorrow afternoon at 6:30. Second free throw up and in for Robinson. Morgan hit them both. So she'll make it a 16-10 ball game. 7:30 left in the first half of play. Faith Funkhauser underneath the back. It's Carney. Hallie, drop step, got it. Great catch by Hallie. It was a little high inside, but got it. And good position inside, looked it up in. Copeland the other way. Her shot on the run won't go. Carney with a rebound, throws it over the top to Bowen. Jayden all by herself with a run out with the left hand, and the shot didn't go. Rebound put back for Faith, no good. Rebound for Bowen. She'll put it up, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. And you can hear Reagan Hightower telling her club they've got to block out. 7:05 left in the first half of play. Macy Copeland will pick up the personal. That'll be her first. And 6 now called on the Lady Tigers. Bowen, 2 free throws. First, no good. Jayden gets 1 more. She's got 6 in the ball game and is now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. J.C. Funkhauser back into the ball game now for Hobart. Megley Talley will come in as well for the Lady Cats. Second free throw up and in. Bowen 1 of 2. 19-10. Hobart on top. Hollis trying to break the press. They do. Quickly into the front court. Here comes Sydney Schatz, and she'll slow it down now. Schatz out high to Oliver. Christie goes in the corner for Robinson. Morgan, great pass there. Caught Schatz off guard, and she walked with the basketball. No-look pass there, and Schatz wasn't ready for it, and she traveled. Turnover going to give it back down to the Lady Cats with 6:45 left in the half. On top, 19-10. J.C. Funkhauser to Bowen. Jayden, tough shot there. No, didn't draw any iron, and the rebound on the weak side going to be cleared off by Morgan Robinson. Then she'll throw it away. J.C. with the steal. Funkhauser's shot won't go, but got her own rebound. Now she'll go to Carney. Hallie attacks the glass. That won't go down. Oh, my goodness. And the rebound going to be taken away by Hollis. 2 good looks that time for the Lady Cats, and they couldn't convert. Back the other way come the Lady Tigers. 6:10 left here in the first half of play. 19-10. Christy Oliver matched up with Heglin. Oliver tries to get around Addie. Can't do it. Goes to Copeland. Macy walked. 6:02 left here in the first half. Turnover going to give it back down to the Lady Cats of Hobart. Third game in his Fox has been here for all 3. There's a steal out high by Robinson. Megan into the front court to Pendergraph. She'll go back to Robinson. 15-footer around the rim. Wouldn't stay down. Rebound battled for between Bowen and Copeland. Jump ball. Arrow points the way of Hobart. Carson McQueen going to come back into the ball game now for the Lady Tigers, and Copeland will set down. 5:44 left in the half. Mangum Lady Tigers lost a tough one to begin the tournament to Frederick. And then the Hobart Bearcats losing with no time on the clock. 3 made free throws. And the victory goes to Frederick. So looking for our first win of the day, if you will. Lana Earls now coming into the ball game for the first time for Hollis. So Reagan Hightower has used her entire bench. J.C. Funkhauser. And they try to get the ball inside to Addie Heglin, and that pass way too tall. The recognition there late in the sequence. She was wide open early on and didn't get the ball to her. Timeout going to be taken by the Lady Cats. 5:24 left in the half. They lead by 9, 19-10 on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
5:24 left in the first half of play, and Hobart with a 19-10 lead. Timeout by Richard Carney. Going to settle his club down just a little bit. First time out of the afternoon for the Lady Cats. And on the inbounds play, going to get a foul. And they're going to call that on Addie Heglin. They do. So that will be the 7th team foul on Hobart, right? Yeah, okay. Now, there they go to the other end. 2 on Addie. And a 1-on-1 opportunity now for Morgan Robinson, who is 3 of 4 from the line here in this first half of play. So Morgan to the to the charity stripe to shoot the 1-on-1. First one on the way, good. Morgan will get one more. Morgan Robinson. 5:22 left in the half. 19-11. Second one on the way, good. Morgan Robinson. So Robinson is given 9-12 deficit here in the first half. 15 left. Heglin inside. Shot wouldn't go down, but a blocking foul going to be called, I believe, on Carson McQueen. Let's see. Yep, it is on Carson. And that'll be the first of the ball game on McQueen. 7 now on Hollis, so a 1-1. Now she was in the act of shooting, so actually 2 shots for Heglin. Addie missed the first. She'll get one more. 5:13 left in the half. Second free throw on the way for Heglin, and Addie knocks this one down. 3 in the ball game for Addie, 20-12. Hobart on top by 8. Inbounds pass, take it away, J.C. Funkhauser. Comes here on the near side to Heglin. Heglin high out the window, shot won't go, ball free. Addie will track it down underneath the basket, and a timeout going to be taken by Richard Carney to avoid a turnover there. 5 minutes left in the half, 20-12. It's an 8-point lead for Hobart on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
American Standard, a name you can trust. And Shelburne Heating and Air is the American Standard dealer in Hobart, Oklahoma. American Standard home cooling and heating systems are expertly installed and serviced by Jim and Justin Shelburne. Efficient systems. Friends, it just costs less to cool and heat your home with American Standard. The best in sales and service always. From Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart. Jim and Justin Shelburne. Phone 580-726-3338.
5 minutes left here in the first half of play. 20-12. Ashley Rossberger, camera operator here for game number 3 of the morning and afternoon. She's concerned about Chad Fox and where he might be. And, you know, she's wanted to know where he went. He said he went to the tower, but, you know, that may be code for something for all I know. I don't know. Heglin for a little jump shot there on the right side. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. We'll get a scrum, and the arrow going to point the way of Hollis. So the Lady Cats will get it with 4:51 left here in the first half of play. Lady Tigers, I should say. I think he knew you were here, Ashlyn, and knew you could do it, and he wanted to go get him a nice meal this afternoon is what it is. You think you do a better job? You think that, okay. Yeah, I agree. All right. By the way, a foul called here on Morgan Robinson. That'll be her 3rd of the afternoon, as the first of 2 free throws do not fall here. So Robinson with 3, 8 team fouls now called on Hollis and Lexi Miner. One more free throw. This one is good. So Miner 1 of 2. And Hobart has extended their lead down 21-12. Check the 5 on the floor now as we've had some substitutions in a minute as Miner steals the inbounds pass. Lexi to Faith Funkhauser underneath the basket. JC pulled up short with a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Macy Copeland will get it, and she'll get tied up by Lexi Miner. We'll get a jump ball. Give us a chance to tell you that out on the floor, Addie Heglin, Faith Funkhauser, JC Funkhauser, along with Lexi Miner and Hallie Carney. Those are the 5 on the floor for Hobart. Meinert gets the inbounds pass. She'll go to Faith. Now JC on the baseline. Hallie going to attack the glass, go inside, got fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. And maybe, given her body language, Carson McQueen picking up personal. It is. 2 on Carson. And team number 9 called on Hollis here in the first half of play. 21-12 ball game. First of 2 free throws, and Hallie says, you know what, a bank shot works. First one good. Hallie will get one more. She's got 5 in the ball game. Second one on the way. This one a little bit too strong. Rebound, though, by Funkhauser. Good job by JC to keep that one alive. She'll reset out high to Faith. Now go to Minor. Puts up the shot. Didn't get it to go. And the rebound in traffic going to be taken away by Christy Oliver. Coming across the timeline now. The ball bobbled a moment. And then got it to Pendergraph. Back to Oliver. Shoots the 3. Front of the iron, no. Rebound to Heglin. Addie doesn't have numbers. She's going to run anyhow. Attack the glass. Put up a wild shot. Doesn't go. Carney there for the follow and the putback and the 2. Good job by Hallie. 7 now in the ball game for Carney. 24-12. Hobart beginning to extend the lead now. McQueen in the front court. Left-hander put up the 3. Didn't get it to go. Rebound cleared off by Faith. Funkhauser wants to run again. Into the front court she'll go. Great pass to Carney, but they can't get the down, followed by Minor, no good. And the rebound taken away by Christy Oliver. Missed opportunity there for a chance. And frustration all over the body that time of Richard Carney. 3:25 left here in the third. Skip pass right side. Carson for 3. Shot won't go. Carney with a rebound. Hallie, outlet pass here. She'll go to JC. Funkhauser with numbers. Stopping, popping, forces. Shot won't go down. Rebound tapped out. Carson McQueen there to get it. She'll go to Oliver, and Christie brings it across the timeline. Now a steal by Minert. Lexi on the run. She'll dribble, drive with the left hand, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Callie Pendergraph. That'll be the first on Callie. Team foul number 10 on Hollis. You know, some people getting tired out there for the Lady Tigers. I talked about it, and it's a depleted staff for Reagan Hightower. Yeah, you can tell that with only 8 kids in uniform, and they're getting a little bit tired right now, and Richard forcing the action as well. First free throw up and in for Minor. Lexi will get one more. By the way, back into the ballgame now, Jaden Bowen. Second free throw comes up short, and the rebound, Macy Copeland for Hollis. Copeland gives it up now to Oliver, coming across the timeline. Also back into the ballgame now for Hobart, Carissa Smith. Smith playing defense out high, forcing Pendergraph to give up the basketball. She'll come to Oliver. Christie, back to Pendergraph. Boy, Hobart really extending the defense away from the basket. Ball loose on the floor there to get it. On the Lady Cats, and here comes a streaking Lexi Minor, who cannot believe she missed the shot. Frustrated with herself, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Carson McQueen now has picked up her 3rd of the afternoon, and team foul number 11 on Hollis. 2:24 left in the half. First 2 will go. Talk about the members there for Lexi Minor. So Minor got it to go. It's 26-12. 2:24 left in the half. Second one for Lexi. That one will roll in as well. So Minor 4 of 6 from the line. Total of 6 points. Over now 27-12. We'll take it away. Faith Funkhauser will lay it up and in. Faith, 4 points in the ball game. 29-12. 2:05 left here in this first half of play. And a strong move on the other end by Sydney Schatz. Schatz muscling that one home. 29-14. Minute 55 left in the first half of play. Pass inside, not a good one. Going to be taken away by Copeland. Macy took that one away from Lexi Minor. Walking across the timeline, slowing things down. She'll go on the left hash mark to Carson McQueen. McQueen gives it up to Earls, who puts it up on the run. Shot won't go down, blocking out Minor. Lexi with a rebound. Here comes Carissa back the other way for the Lady Cats. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll slow it down, give up the dribble, needs help, and finds it in J.C. Funkhauser. Minute 25 left here in the first half of play. Ball poked out of the hands of Smith and last touched by Hollis, and it will be Lady Cat basketball. Minute 19 left here in the half. Hobart on top, 29-15. By the way, Ashlyn, Chad wants you to know that he's headed down the mountain now and got a beautiful view of Granite coming back this way. So there you go. Now you know where he went. Inbounds pass caught by Minert. She'll back her way towards the basket, missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and last touch, they said, by Hollis. Macy Copeland apparently touched it last. So the Lady Cats will get it back with 1:15 remaining in the half. They lead 29-14. Carissa Smith, the inbound, looking, and wanted to go to Bowen. Good hands that time as it's knocked out of bounds by Sydney Schatz. So Hobart to inbound once again. 1:15 left in the first half of play. Looking. And finally Smith will go inside. Ball going to be taken away. Out there by Karen. And she gets stripped from behind by Lexi Minert. Minert frustrated, and she went the length of the floor and poked that one away. It's a 15-point ball game, but you don't get that feel. You feel like it's a little bit closer. Hobart using their size and strength, really the difference in this one. Hollis just does not have the size that the Lady Cats do. Get a jump ball. They are going to point the way of the Lady Tigers. They'll keep it. Christy Oliver got tied up that time. 56.4 left here in the first half. Copeland to inbound. Macy comes here on the near side. Open for three is Shots. It doesn't get it to fall. And the rebound cleared off by Faith. Over the top. Smith. First two ball game for Carissa. And it's 31-14. Ball lost out of bounds. Boy, I tell you what, defense across the way by Funkhauser and Lucky Meyer just cooked the turnover out of Atlanta Earls. 17-point lead now for Hobart. By the way, back into the ball game, Megley Talley. Talley had the ball and then lost it. There's a run out now on the other end for Sydney Schatz. Tough shot that goes. Sydney puts it up and in. Sydney Schatz with 4 in the ball game. 31-16. Final 20 seconds of the first half of play. 3 ball, Faith Funkhauser. Yes! Faith Funkhauser. 5 in the quarter, 7 on the ball game. 34-16. We'll get a foul in the backcourt. And that's some tired folks there, I think. Reach-in foul going to be called here. And call that one on Minor. They did. Lexi will pick it up. That'll be her first. And team foul number 8 called on Hobart in the first half of play. So shooting 1-1 here, Lana Earls. Lana misses it, and the rebound going to be dug out by Hobart. Smith into the front court. She'll go to Minor. Lexi underneath the basket to Faith. Now Bowen. Jayden throws up a tough shot. Didn't get it to go. And that will end the first half of play. 34-16. Richard Kearney, the Hobart Lady Cats on top, but Richard not happy with his club as they head to the locker room. 34-16. It is Hobart over Hollis at the intermission on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you. 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
On the field, on the court, on the diamond, and in the classroom, Tom and Guyla Talley, along with Tom's staff at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart, are very proud supporters of the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. We are so happy to be a sponsor and to help bring you the coverage of Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcat sports and events. Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law are proud supporters of all the students in Hobart schools, and we're ready to assist you with your legal matters.
Getting ready for your next big pay party? Even just freshen up an action wall. Now bar the mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
True Vision Optometric Group of Hobart and Weatherford is excited to announce we'll be expanding into Altus. Dr. Amy Straub and Altus Family Vision will be merging with True Vision Optometric Group. Starting January 1st, 2020, you'll be able to visit True Vision Optometric Group in Altus, Hobart, and Weatherford. Be on the lookout for more information coming soon. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
At the half, it's 34-16. Hobart in front of Hollis. It was 16-8 at the end of one. And then Hobart outscoring the Lady Tigers 18-8 in the second quarter of play. And at the intermission, 34-16, Richard Carney's club comfortably in front. Good balance for the Lady Cats. Faith Funkhauser and Jaden Bowl. Haley Carney all have 7 apiece at the intermission. Lexi Minert with half a dozen. Give 3 in the first half to Addie Hegland. And then 2 apiece for J.C. Funkhauser and Carissa Smith. Hobart from the foul line, 9 of 14 in that first half of play. Richard, deep bench here this afternoon. Nobody in foul trouble. Hegland, the only player with more than 1 foul at the half. On the other side of the ledger, Reagan Hightower got 8 from Morgan Robinson in the first half of play. Carson McQueen and Sydney Schatz each had 4 apiece. And the Lady Tigers of Hollis, 5 of 7 from the foul line. Coach Hightower, not a deep bench. He's got 8 kids in uniform. 3 of them already with 3 personal fouls. Taryn Scorpiup, Morgan Robinson, and Carson McQueen all have 3 apiece. We're at the half. It's a 34-16 lead. Hobart in front of Hollis. Second half coming up. Stick and Say on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Rod and Dana Wald and Sons at Rod Wald Insurance and Hobart Farm and Garden are again happy to be Bearcat boosters. And Rod, of course, is the very capable voice of the Bearcats, wishing the best of luck to the coaches and players. Attend the games you can, root for the Bearcats. And farmers, when you need crop insurance, see Rod. He's been selling crop insurance for a long time, and he can and will advise you correctly on exactly what you need or don't need and when you need it. 726-2446. Redwall Insurance, just north of the post office in Hobart. And don't forget to come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. There's plenty of reasons more and more people are shopping Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Check it out. February is truck month. 2019 F-150 XLTs, 72 months financing, 0 down, 0 payment for 90 days, 0 financing, all with approved credit. All new 2019 Rangers, 0% financing for 60 months, 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. And all remaining 2019 Expeditions, $15,000 off MSRP. See Tom or David and check out our pre-owned inventory. Ford, go further. Go to Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Clink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Clink Supermarket in Hobart. Listen, folks, if you need something repaired, changed a bit, built from scratch, hey, listen, if it requires welding, you need to see Michael Wright at Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication in Hobart. If you need a feeder built, if you need one fixed, if you need a trailer, whatever, Michael can do it. And he has lots of yard art in the store. Great items. If it requires welding, Michael is your man. He's as good as they come. Double Diamond Welding and Fabrication, 413 South, Washington and Hobart. Call Michael at 580-530-1950.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Second half about to get underway here on 1420 KTJS and 102.1 on the FM dial is the Lady Cats to the Lady Tigers of Hollis. Playing for the second time this year. And Hobart won the first meeting and in command here as we get ready to start this third quarter of play. A reminder coming up later tonight along the Fox Radio Network on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. It will be the Mangum Tigers and the Merritt Oilers in the final game of day number one of this tournament. Hobart with the basketball to begin the third quarter of play, and out of the blocks we'll get a foul called here as Lexi Minor at that time struggling to get the basketball and had a little bit of a collision and committed a personal foul. So Lexi called for the personal. That'll be her second now of the ball game. First of the second half called on Hobart. Coming across the timeline, Taryn Scorpia. Scorpia dribble, drive, kick, left side, Macy Copeland. Ball out of bounds. I think they said it was poked out of bounds by one of the Lady Cats, and it was. Carson McQueen out there to begin the third quarter of play for Reagan Hightower, along with Morgan Robinson and Christy Oliver. Oliver hands the ball right now. Hollis in their road maroon uniforms with the white numerals and the white trim. Get the five on the floor for the Lady Cats here in a moment. McQueen for two on the left side. Carson knocking it down. 6 in the ball game for Carson McQueen. So it'll be Addie Hegland, Faith Funkhauser, J.C. Funkhauser, Lexi Minert, and Jaden Bowen out on the floor for Richard Carney's club. They're in their home white uniforms with the blue numerals and the blue trim, and they'll throw the ball away here, although it may have been touched by Carson McQueen, and I guess it was. Reagan Hightower cannot believe it. She has not gotten a call here this afternoon when it comes to tip balls, and she thought that was one that she was going to get there and didn't. 7:08 left here in the third. Wraparound pass going to go to Bowen. She's from the free throw line. 15-footer Jaden knocking it down. This is a kid that has improved so much physically in her play since this time last year. She's a gifted young lady, but she now understands how to play the game of basketball. She has come a long way in the last year, and is just going to get better as time goes by. Fun one to watch grow up. Hollis going to turn the ball over here. Hobart will get it back. 6:45 and running in the third quarter of play. Open underneath the basket. Minor, she'll draw a crowd. Now they'll kick left side to Faith. Funkhauser on the baseline. Shot a little bit too strong. And the rebound going to be taken away by Scorpia. Good job by Taryn to block out that time. Scorpia then steps out of bounds. Great defense along the way by J.C. Funkhauser. 6:29 left here in the third. 36-18. And inbounding the basketball in front of the scorer's table will be Lady Cats. It's J.C. Funkhauser. J.C. with Minor asking for the ball on the block. They can't get it to her. She'll go to Hegland. Hattie had the ball knocked out of her hands. Now she'll find Wide open underneath the basket. Lexi Minard, who will put it up and in. Lexi now with 8. Inbounds pass taken away by Heglin. Addie off the window, and she'll score. 5 in the ball game for Addie Heglin. And just like that, it's 40-18. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. In the front court, Scorpia. Down to Christy Hobart. 3 ball swatted away by Lexi Minard. She went up with Morgan Robinson and said, "Get that out of here." 5:40 left in the third. Bowen kicks to Heglin. Now open left side, Faith. 15-footer comes up short. Flat-footed rebound, Jaden high off the window. That won't go. Minard with a putback, and Lexi will score. Lexi Minard now 10 in the ball game. 42-18. 5:20 left here in the third. A collision at the timeline between Macy Copeland and Lexi Minard, and they called Minard for her third foul. 3 on Lexi, 2 on Hobart in the second half of play. 5:24 left here in the third. 42-18. Hobart trying to advance and play at 6:30 tomorrow night here. They would await the winner of the Hobart JV or Merritt. Shot put up from 17, didn't go there. And the rebound collected by the Lady Cats. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Off the bounce, Heglin near side. They'll find Minard now over the top to JC. Funkhauser's 3 doesn't go. Put back, though, up and in for Jaden Bowen. Bowen now in double figures with 11. 44-18. 4:45 and running here in the third. We mentioned these two clubs played back in December, and Hobart won that one 75-54. Tough shot inside by Copeland, couldn't get it to fall, and the rebound taken away by J.C. Funkhauser. Funkhauser quickly into the front court. She'll push, kick, left side. Ball bobbled momentarily, got it back to Addie. Heglin now between the two circles. The official across the way blew his shoe. Shoe went missing. 2 ball put up right side Funkhauser. Faith gets it. Faith now with 9 in the ball game. 46-18. 4:05 left here in the third. Scorpia in front of the scorer's table. Kicks it right side. Robinson. Morgan had her shot blocked again by Minard. This time Bowen comes up with a loose basketball. And again, they just simply keep pushing it, they being Hobart. Lady Cats leading at 46-18. JC up top. She's got Faith in the middle of the paint. Don't get it to her. JC now bounce pass right to Copeland, but Macy's in the other uniform. Now she'll push, drive, put up the shot, didn't get it to go, but a foul going to be called on Hobart. There's some kids out there that are tired right now. You can just look at them. You can tell they're tired. Blocking foul here, and I think they're going to get Lexi for her 4th, and they do. So Minard with 4 and 3 on Hobart in the second half. Macy Copeland at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way for Macy, good. Copeland will get 1 more. (46-18), and a wave of players will come in now. Hallie Carney will check in. Also, Reese Porter has come back into the ballgame for the Lady Cats. And for the first time, am I saying this right? Cejaya Spencer? Did I say that right? All right, very good. So Cejaya Spencer will come in for the first time here this afternoon for Richard Carney's club. Oh, now they've changed the foul on, I'm going to say it's on J.C. Funkhauser and not Lexi Minard. All right. Copeland, free throw, up, in. So Macy hit them both. So Copeland, couple of free throws, makes it 46-20. Reese Porter, little bounce pass here on the near side. They try to force it inside to Carney, and good defense that time by Robinson as Morgan takes it away. Into the front court now. She'll come to Scorpia. Taryn had the ball knocked out of her hands. Ball free and finally picked up by Heglin now on the run out. Pass now for Spencer. She had a great look. Baseline. Reese up the shot. And we'll go to the line to shoot. First foul, second half. And semifinals of the shot there by Quinn. And Carney in traffic with a rebound. She'll get tied up, and we'll get a jump ball. Hallie that time, and you tell your bigs inside not to bring the ball down around your waist. She didn't have any choice that time. It was just the way she was positioned when she got the rebound, and give credit to Pendergraft to reach in and get the jump ball. 3 ball, Robinson well off the mark, but Scorpia there to get the rebound. She'll put up a tough shot. No good, and the rebound collected by Carney. So back the other way come the Lady Cats, leading 48-20. Tally in the corner. She'll leave it for Porter for 3. Won't go. Rebound by Megley. Her shot from point-blank range won't fall. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will still be in the possession of Hobart. You can hear Reagan Hightower trying to get her club fired up down below us. But again, it's not long after the long holiday break, and folks still trying to work themselves back into shape. Here's Carney, tough balance, off-balance shot, didn't get it to go, but Hallie going to get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. 2:04 left here in the third, 48-20. Check the foul on Hobart, or on Hollis rather. It's on Scorpio, and it's Taryn's 4th of the ball game. She's got 4, just 2 in the second half on Hollis. Carney free throw, first one a little bit strong. Hallie will get one more. Carissa Smith has come back in, and Faith Funkhauser will set down for Hobart. 2:04 left in the third. Second one for Carney is good. So Hallie 1 of 2 from the line. And it has 8 points in the ball game. 2 minutes left here in the third, 49-20. And if you're Hobart, you want this one to move along quickly. There's a steal and a run-out now opportunity for Smith. Carissa went the length of the floor, lost the ball, picked up by Porter. Reese's shot won't go, ball tapped out, and chasing it down into the front court is McQueen. Carson with the left hand, her shot won't go. Carney with a rebound, and now she'll get grabbed and then slung to the floor by Terrence Scorpia. Scorpia may have fouled out of the ball game. Yep, she did. So Scorpia done for the afternoon, fouls out with no points. And back into the ball game comes Christy Oliver. So now reduced to 7 players is Reagan Hightower, and still got about 9.5 minutes of play left before this one is done. 49-20. Carissa Smith out high. Gave up the dribble. Comes here on the near side to Porter. Reese. She'll go to Tally. Megley inside. Fearless gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Megley Tally no bigger than a minute, but out there attacking the glass anyhow. Sydney Schatz will pick up the personal. That'll be the first on Sydney. And team foul now number 4 called on Hollis. First of 2 free throws will not go for Megley. She'll get one more. Megley Tally. Poignant moment for her and Coach Carney last month in that tournament over at Burns Flatdale City. Second free throw, no good, and the rebound going to be collected by Hollis. Coach sent me a picture of the two of them, and it's one that I have saved to my phone. It's one of those that tends to be a little bit inspirational for yours truly. There's a steal and a run out now for Megley. She'll lay it up and in. Megley Tally, as if on cue. Talking about it, she says, I'm going to keep up this. 51 point lead from 31 now for Hobart. 50 seconds left here in the third. And again, if you're a Lady Cat fan, you're just kind of like, let's go, clock, go. Missed shot there. Rebound cleared off by Tally. She'll go to Porter up top. Reese, layup, in, and good. Reese Porter. Porter now with 4 points in the ball game. And it's 53-20 with 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pendergraft thought about the 3, but goes inside instead. It's a good choice because Morgan Robinson put it up and in. 10 in the ball game now for Morgan. 53-22. 15 seconds left here in this third quarter, and Richard telling his club to hold for 1 for good reason. Down to 5. Tally here on the near side to Porter. Porter with 3. Finds in the middle of the floor Spencer, ball fake, and then a second opportunity, and she got fouled on it. Reach-in foul called on Kaylee Pendergraph. That'll be the second on Kaylee. And team foul number 5 called on Hollis. 0.1 second left in the third quarter. And CJ Spencer will go to the line to shoot 2. First one on the way does not go. Spencer will get one more. Second free throw up, and this one is good. So CJ, 1 of 2 from the line, and has given her club a 54-22 lead heading to the fourth. On 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal Go the Extra Mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Financial Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main in Hobart. See Tanner Heath or Derek Blevins to find out how they can help you. Phone Tanner at 580-515-3152. Financial Consulting, now open, 317 South Main in Hobart.
Here we go to the fourth quarter. Lady Cats on top, 54-22. And we check the file of the floor, and across the way, you're going to find Carissa Smith. Also out there in white will be Reese Porter, Hallie Carney, Sajaya Spencer, and the final member of that 5, Tally. Inside, can't handle the pass, it'll go out of bounds. Hobart in their home white with the blue trim, blue numerals. Check the 5 of the floor for Hollis in their maroon road uniforms with the white numerals and the white and black trim. And we'll go with the starting 5 that includes Christy Oliver and Carson McQueen. McQueen on the near side to Macy Copeland. Lost the ball out of bounds. Also starting the fourth quarter for Hollis, Sydney Schatz. And the final member of that 5 out there on the floor for the Lady Cats is Lana Earls. On the baseline, cut off by Carney. She'll put up the shot, and I think that Hallie got a piece of it. She did. Ball go out of bounds. Hallie says, "That's the easiest block I've ever had. I never got off the floor. I just kind of stuck my arm out there and swatted at it." Inbounds pass, and there's a block big time. That time by Carney. Hallie though couldn't come up with a loose basketball. She is so long. Not only does she jump well, but she is just so long. Ball taken away now on the steal and the run out for Smith. Carissa here on the near side to Tally. Megley's shot won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be a Hollis basketball. And Richard, well, if you didn't have a peek at the scoreboard, you would never know that he's winning 54-22. I mean, his body language is kind of like, oh, this is painful. Hollis here on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. They'll go to work with McQueen. Carson, little diagonal pass to a charging Christy Oliver, who put it up and in. How about Oliver making her first 2 points of the ball game? Got fouled in the play as well. Chance at a three-point play for Christy Oliver. And I'm laughing because Richard with hands on hip and just not happy. Sajaya Spencer picks up the personal. That's her first, and 4 team fouls now called on Hobart. Setting down, Carissa Smith and J.C. Funkhauser back into the ball game. Free throw won't stay down, and Spencer with the rebound. Three-point opportunity goes by the wayside for Christy Oliver. Minute and a half gone by here in the fourth, and Hobart in control. They lead 54-24. Carney, diagonal pass over the top into no man's land. That's going to go out of bounds. And again, Richard just, you could put the camera on him, and you could just get a feel for the ball game right now, huh? 6:15 remaining. Christy Oliver off the bounce, going to go inside, and again swatted away by Carney. Loose ball taken away by Funkhauser. JC in the front court should go to Talley, who fell down. Ball lost out of bounds. It'll be Hollis basketball. Well, now they've changed their mind. I think that's the right call. I think that ball was knocked out of bounds by Hollis. Substitution now. Morgan Robinson going to come back in, and setting down will be Carson McQueen for the Lady Tigers. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 54-24. Inbounds pass. Kearney, Holly inside. Shot won't go. Ball batted around a couple of times. Loose on the floor. And we'll get a jump ball and a tie-up. Robinson in the middle of that with Reese Porter. The arrow going to point the way of Hobart. Well, the action fast and furious. Not resulting in a lot of points here to begin the fourth quarter, but both clubs even late in the ball game. And a ball game that has pretty much been decided as to who will win, keep getting after it. Reese Porter going to put one up from 10, and Porter will knock it down. Reese now with a half a dozen in the ball game. 5:40 left. And with the exception of J.C. Funkhauser, the kids that are out on the floor right now for Hobart, second team players, and so they really got a mark to make here. Spencer, rebound of a missed shot. Sajaya going to drive the length of the floor, couldn't get the ball to go down. Ball knocked out of bounds by Robinson of Hollis, and it will be Hobart basketball. It's got to be one of the frustrating things for Richard here in this one is that his club has really missed a bunch of layups here this afternoon. It's just the result of not being able to slow down. Not getting their feet underneath them and squaring their shoulders, getting their footwork done. I mean, it's one thing if you're fast, but you got to get that footwork done before you can stop and pop. Kearney, doing the triple team, going to put it on the floor, burrow her way through there, lost the basketball, had it taken away by Morgan Robinson. Robinson into the front court. Long three here, and it goes in for Christy Oliver. So Oliver with 5 in the ball game, all 5 in this quarter, and Richard wants a timeout. 56-27, 4:46 left. Hobart in command on 1420 KTJS and OKSports.tv.
You need something perfect for your Valentine, and the sweetest place to shop in Hobart is the Flower Shop on Main. Get your orders in early, especially to reserve that perfect color of roses. Angie and Sam can create a wonderful gift basket for her, and even something special for the kids and your man too. They have flowers, candy, popcorn, stuffed animals, balloons, lotions, and candles, and more. Stop in or give them a call at the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart. The perfect place to find the perfect gift for your Valentine. Order early.
56-27 out of the timeout. It will be Reese Porter, Carissa Smith, J.C. Funkhauser, Sajaya Spencer, and the final member of that 5 out there, Megley Talley. So Hobart will return to play at 6:30 tomorrow evening. And is going inside here and getting fouled as Porter. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. They get the winner of Merritt and the Hobart JV, and you would have to suspect that would be the Merritt team winning that. They're ranked number 18 in this week's 2A poll. Be kind of a tough deal if you had to play your own JV team. By the way, that foul was on Macy Copeland. That's her 3rd, and team foul number 6. And that's no disrespect to the JV squad, but first free throw, as we mentioned, no good for Porter. Reese will get one more, and this one no good as well. The rebound, though, taken away by Smith, and Carissa will put up a shot. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Hobart. Oh, Richard. Coaching him up. 4:20 left in the ball game, and he's up 56-27. Callie Pendergraph goes in the corner, and ball free, and Pendergraph will get it back. Now throw it away, as here's Porter on the run out. Reese, she carried the ball. I think the officials are trying to speed this one along the best that they can, but unfortunately there's just some calls that they're going to have to make here this afternoon. Midway point, quarter number 4, 56-27. Carson McQueen on the baseline, got cut off by Smith. Good defense by Carissa. Now gets some help by Porter. Pendergraph going to get it. Bounce pass right side. Tough shot put up. Late whistle cold. And Again, the official really didn't want to make the call, but knocked to the ground that time was Lana Earls, and he really didn't have any choice. 5th team foul now on Hobart in the second half. 3:47 left, and the question as to who the foul was on. Officials have done that more than once here this afternoon. They've been a little quick on the draw, and I believe they're going to say it's on Sajaya Spencer. That'll be her second. And as we mentioned, team foul number 5 called on the Lady Cats. So 2 free throws here. First one on the way. Bank shot is good. We've seen more banked free throws this afternoon than I think I've seen in the last 2 seasons. Lana Earls in the scoring column. That's her first point of the ball game. She will get one more. Second one on the way for Earls, and that one too strong. The long rebound going to be taken away by Hobart. Lady Cats on the run into the front court. J.C. Funkhauser, going to get stripped of the basketball, loose in the middle of the floor, and Carson McQueen will come up with it. McQueen on the dribble. She'll drive, put it up with the left hand, and got it to go, Carson McQueen. Carson's one of those kiddos that we've watched grow up. And she was down at the city gym when she was old enough to play there in Altus, and she's always a fun one to watch, not only on the basketball court, but the softball diamond as well. 3-ball launched here, doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, jump ball. Arrow going to point the way of Hollis. We talk about body language a lot, kids, coaches. The body language of the officials, I got to be honest with you, it's not what you would call enthusiastic. Into the front court now. Here comes Hollis. Kaylee Pendergraph backs her way inside. Can't get anything done. They'll reset out high now to Robinson. Morgan had the ball taken away. Spencer should go over the top to Porter, and Reese can't track that one down before it goes out of bounds. Sajaya just a little bit too much on that one. Now back into the ball game now. A couple of substitutions as Faith Funkhauser and Hallie Carney will come back in for Richard Carney. 2:50 left. How are we doing on time here? Next game on the boys' side set to tip off at what time? 2:15. So we are way behind. I say that because Mangum and Merritt are supposed to play at 7:45 tonight. That is just not going to happen. Good move inside here by Faith Funkhauser, as Funkhauser will put it up and in. Faith now in double figures with 11. By the way, Copeland Macy made a bucket a moment ago for Hollis. She's got 4. 58-32. There's a steal by Faith. And Funkhauser now got to give it up to Carissa Smith, who lost the ball, got it back, and then had it taken away by Pendergraph. Now gets it back. Now we'll get a scrum, and now we'll get a jump ball. But yeah, it's at 2:53. And the next boys' game was scheduled to get underway at 2:15. Yeah, I don't think so. Back into the ball game now for Hollis. Sydney Schatz. Copeland will set down. 1:55 remaining. Ball taken away by Carson McQueen. McQueen now will hand it off to Pendergraph, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Minute 40 remaining. Pendergraph bounce pass in the corner to Schatz. Now we'll get a little umbrage with one another. Is pretty solid foul there committed by Carissa Smith. That's the first on Carissa. Team foul number 6 called on Hobart. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot 2, and missing the first, Sydney Schatz. Sydney will get one more. Sajaya Spencer back into the ball game and setting down for the Lady Cats will be Carissa Smith. Second free throw no good, and Reese Porter will come up with a loose basketball. Porter into the front court to Hallie Carney. Shot won't go. Put back for Funkhauser won't go. Spencer will track it down in the corner. She'll go to Talley. Underneath the basket, Funkhauser will get it. Force one up. Doesn't get it to go. Ball lost out of bounds. And again, and I'm not getting on the officials. Please don't misinterpret that. But they're ready for this one to be over. There were probably 5 or 6 karate chops around that sequence. They could have been called, but they didn't. Carney inside. Got to call that one. She was shoved. So Hallie will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Sydney Schatz. That'll be her second. Team foul number 7 called on Hollis. 58-32. It's a 2-shot foul. And Hallie misses the first. She'll get one more. Second free throw on the way for Kearney is good. So Hallie with 9 points. 59-32. 70 seconds left of the ball game. If you're Hobart, don't foul here. Spencer with a rebound of a missed shot by Pendergraft. Sajaya dribble, drive, puts it up with the right hand. Didn't get it to go. Put back Funkhauser. That won't fall. Ball loose in the corner. Talley had it, lost it, got it back on a pass from Funkhauser. Now Kearney gives it to Spencer from 8. Didn't get that one to fall. Inside, Reese Porter puts up a shot. And with 45.2, she'll go to the line. Morgan Robinson has picked up her 4th of the ball game. Team foul number 8 on Hollis. So the Lady Tigers will play tomorrow at 1 o'clock, more than likely against the Hobart JV. First free throw, no good. Porter will get one more. Meantime, the Lady Cats play at 6:30 tomorrow night, more than likely against Merritt. Second free throw, Porter, and she got it to go. Reese had been 0 for her last 3. Reese was 7 in the ball game now. Hobart on top, 60-32, 35 seconds remaining. Bank shot up and in. Scorpio, 60-34. Or that's not Scorpio. I'm sorry, it's Carson McQueen. McQueen now with 10. 20 seconds left of the ball game. Spencer had the shot, backed it out instead to Porter. Now on the baseline, there's Talley. Megley. Inside, she'll go to Smith, and Smith got tied up and didn't give much effort there. She said, I'm tired of this. Let's get this game over. Robinson puts one up as time expires, and this one is in the books. 60-34. Hobart will win it and advance to the semifinals tomorrow night at 6:30. 60-34. Back with your totals after this on 1420 KTJS at OKSports.tv.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Have you been through the door at the flower shop on Main in Hobart lately? Well, even if you have, you'll never know what you'll find each and every time you come by. Oh my goodness, you've got to check out the Bridgewater candles. And they even have a new laundry soap with the sweet, sweet fragrance of Sweet Grace. And there's simplified lotions and gifts and gadgets galore. And, of course, plants and flowers. So come see Angie and Samantha, who are both Bearcat alums and super Bearcat fans, at the Flower Shop on Main in Hobart.
Hobart Lady Bearcats advancing to the semifinals here at the 12th Annual Merritt Classic, winning in going-away fashion. Final score 60-34. Good balance for Richard Kearney here this afternoon, as he got 11 points apiece from Faith Funkhauser and Jaden Bowen. Lexi Meinert with 10, 9 on the ball game for Hallie Kearney. Reese Porter wound up with 7 in the contest. Give 5 to Addie Heglin. 2 apiece then in the ball game for Carissa Smith and J.C. Funkhauser. Sajaya Spencer had a single point in the ball game. On the other side of the ledger, Morgan Robinson and Carson McQueen had 10 apiece. 5 on the afternoon for Christy Oliver, 4 for Macy Copeland, 4 for Sydney Schatz, and Lana Earls with 1. So our early segment of the broadcast from the Merritt Classic has come to a conclusion on the Fox Radio Network. We are scheduled for a 7:45 date tonight for the Mangum Tigers, as they will do battle with the Merritt Oilers. But again, this ball game set to tip off, this boys game set to tip off originally at what I believe 2:15. Is that what the schedule had? Hollis and Minko, 2:15, and we're at 3 o'clock right now. So that'll give you an idea. What we can tell you is we will be back tonight, whatever the tip-off time is, for that final game of day number 1 of the 12th Annual Merritt Classic. It will be the Mangum Tigers doing battle with the Merritt Oilers. So for Ashlyn Rettlesberger, who did a great job filling in for Chad Fox. I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon on 1420 KTJS and 102.1 on the FM dial. Remember, Hobart in action tomorrow, 2 different times. The boys will play in the afternoon session as they lost a heartbreaker in late fashion. They'll play at 2:15 tomorrow afternoon. The Cats and then the Lady Cats in action at 6:30 tomorrow night. Until then, make sure you join us for that bowl game tonight over on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv, because we are the Fox Radio Network.